Alright, so last night when we got home, hi baby, I was on the phone with Eva, so I didn't really record anything, but we did more painting. Surprise, surprise, not really surprise. Karina did this with Papa yesterday, last night when we were getting ready for bed. I was brushing my teeth, so I wasn't recording anything. No, it was yesterday. No, it was the night before, you're right. Yesterday we did the sidewalls again. You went to timeout for what? Oh. You're a good girl for not biting me. You wouldn't go in timeout for not biting me. You would go in timeout for biting me. My sweetheart. And we also built with the Lincoln Logs because Karina was upset the other day when this little boy wouldn't let her play with Lincoln Logs at the library. Well, the reason why I got them for the house was because, you never know who's at the library and who's going to let people play and who's not. So I like to have a lot of the same toys that they have at the library as well. Whoa! There goes our Lincoln Log house. I'm glad I recorded it. But yeah, I was on the phone, so I wasn't really recording much. And by the time I got off the phone, it started like 11. My phone was dead. And 11 something. And so I sang Karina a song, and she fell asleep. I didn't even read her a book last night because she was so tired. I was pretty tired too. So, and James got home after Karina fell asleep. And we hung out for a little bit, and then we went to bed. Well, I went to bed. I don't know what James did. He stayed up, but it was a good day yesterday. I love you, Angel. I love you so much. Alright, come on, we gotta go. We gotta put socks on and shoes on. I'm trying to get her out of the house to go down to the story time. Right, baby cakes? Alright, so apparently there is no story time today at the bookshop. I just talked to Zalima. I think that she just got to the bookshop and was like, yeah, she just called me. She's like, there's no story time here today. I'm like, I wasn't really planning to go there today, so I didn't really check out the story time. They usually have the story time on Thursdays, though, and it's on the calendar that it's today. So there's that. So I'm still gonna go down to the bookshop, meet up with Zalima, and then we're gonna make a plan for like the next hour or so. And then she said that she wants to go and make her lunches or like whatever, and stuff like that. So we'll see. We'll see what's going on. I should have taken Karina to the theater today, but that's okay. Next week we'll do it. And next week is a new movie anyway. It's Lego Batman. So that's pretty cool. We've never seen that. So yeah. That'll be fun. And today's going to be a lot of fun too. We brought the soccer ball so that maybe Karina and Samantha can play with the soccer ball. It's a beach ball. Like Karina calls it a soccer ball, but it's close enough, so I'm not going to correct her. I want to get like a little stand in here, actually. Ruby has one for 8 passengers, and I'm like, I wonder what she has in her car. I'm always wondering like what she has, because she always has like a tripod on her, I believe, and she does so much better. Like, she's such a better videographer than I'll ever be, probably. Like, she's so good. And then she edits her videos, like, you could tell she edits her videos like a pro, but she's been doing it a lot longer than me. And I love her videos, so I watch her every morning. Usually if I have time, I'll watch her like the next morning or like later on at night or whatever. But usually just about like every day she has a video go up. And then Mondays, if you're behind, you could like catch up like with the videos or whatever if you have time, or But yeah, I love her and her family. They're beautiful people, and like I wanna have a family like that. So yeah, you're back there, baby. You're in your car seat. It's the safest place for you in the car. No, I will give you milk. Do I not have your carry-on on me? I will give you milk, okay? Either while we're walking or when we get to the bookshop, I'll give you some milk. So I really want to get that willow pump that's coming out so I can put milk into a cup for her. Like, whenever like she asks like this, like I wish I could just be like, oh baby, here. I don't have a pump that's very accessible to pump like that, But I do want to pump like that though, and I do want to be able to like just hand her milk like whenever she asks for it. Because she asks for milk in a cup, and I'm just like, so like I'll pump some milk into a cup, but it's like little bits at a time, and like for her that's like 2 swigs and like she's done. She's like, more milk please, and it's like, okay. So I really want to get like a pump where I could like have it in a cup for if she wants in a cup, or she can nurse if she wants to nurse. Like I really want her to have like that option. So like if she's like in the backseat, I could like hand her milk, you know, like that'd be really nice. Like I'm obviously not going to give my daughter cow's milk. Like that stuff is laden with pus, and we treat our cows really badly, and you know the calves don't even get the milk. Like I really don't like our food system here in America. It's one of the things that I want is a good homegrown food for her. That's the reason why, because you know we do so much stuff to our food, just in general, and it's just like I have the one plot in, I need to get the other plots in. Like I really, really do. Like you know, I need to talk to Donna about borrowing her spade again. And I'm going to take the wood so I can make some things. It's just all finding the time to do it. Like, honestly, today I could have had the time, but there is so much stuff going on. There is, like, science stuff going on at the libraries. I looked up the library stuff yesterday because I was relying on, you know, the mom's group to do it for me. Oh, yeah, they're up to date with everything. Of course they're going to show all the stuff that's there. No, I should have been doing it myself. But I mean, I love the moms group though. They have so many great activities on their sites, and you know, if you are a mama, you should join a moms group and make some mama friends that have babies around your baby's age. You know, I'm a little biased. I like my daughter to have female friends over male friends because I feel like little boys are kind of rough, and my daughter's like really gentle and really sweet. You know, like a lot of little boys are really gentle and really sweet too. I just kind of lean towards, well, you know, my daughter's a female, she should have female friends. I think that's just my culture, because I am Jewish, and, you know, I was always raised that way. So, like, I kind of, like, reflect that as well. Like, you know, like, you should have female friends. I don't have any male friends myself. Like, I have, like, one male friend, and that's Mike. Who else is a male friend of mine? Drawing blanks. So, yeah, like, I don't know. So, like, that's just my culture, and, you know, but it's Mike and Jen, though. Like, I'm not just friends with Mike. I'm also friends with Jen. And, you know, so it's a little different, I guess. I don't know how to get to this park by myself, so I'm going to look up the directions. I got my phone overheated, and I didn't realize it.
What park was that?
It was, what park was that? Do it again, baby.
That she goes to classes or?
Oh, no. No, I don't have her do anything that's, like, away from me, honestly. Like, we go to everything, like, together, and... But no, she's not, like, gymnastics or anything.
I have to stay with her because she's too young.
Oh, really? I believe it.
I think...
You want this? What is this? It's carrots and oranges and peas and chicken. It's a cooking set. How about you come over here and do story time with everyone? Andrew's gonna read a book. You like Andrew? You like Jax? I'm not gonna open this for you because this costs money. Did you see what was on the other side? This is only $3. I don't have any money on me, sweetheart. We'd have to walk down to the car and walk back. But this is only $3. Oh wait, no, it's not $3. It's $30. Never mind. What is it?
So this is Hank Finds an Egg by Rebecca Dudley.
Ooh, Hank Finds an Egg by Rebecca Dudley.
Hank found the egg.
It's $16. That's ridiculous. I'm not opening it for you. Okay. Sit down.
Found it. He's walking through the forest. He thinks that might belong into that nest. He can't find out how to get up there. See what? We'll probably see better if we sit on the floor.
Karina, come over here, sit down. Karina.
Oh, look, looks like Hank's rolling the log back to the nest,
Join the
but it's
story
still not tall enough. He was pretty crafty. Hank's building a ladder out of some sticks.
Humpty Dumpty.
But it's still not quite tall enough. What do you do with the log? It looks like the moon's coming up, but it's getting dark.
What are you?
Well, Hank built a bed for himself and a fire.
This is your, what did he do, Wilfred?
Well, the egg is safe right there, and he's building a fire to keep warm at night. He's getting cozy with the egg now, keeping it safe until tomorrow. He wakes up and he's going on his adventure again. Up there, it's a little hummingbird.
Let me get fire.
Well, the fire was back at his campsite, but he's out walking again. And now he talks to the hummingbird and says, "Excuse me, hummingbird, is this your egg?" And the hummingbird says, "Yes, it is, but I can't get it back up there." So Hank is a very resourceful little bear, builds a carrier to keep the egg cozy and safe while the hummingbird flies it back up. A little present. Now the hummingbird lifts and lifts and lifts and lifts and puts the egg back in the nest. Hooray! Thank you, Hank, says the hummingbird. You're welcome. And then, what starts to happen?
Ooh,
The eggs are cracking open. And 1, 2, 3 little hummingbirds. Hooray! The third little hummingbird flies down to Hank and says, "Thank you for helping me." And they all fly away and they're friends. Hooray! The end.
You want to continue story time with Humpty Dumpty?
Oh,
That's the one
sure.
that she picked out. Andrew's going to read you Humpty Dumpty
This
now.
is Humpty Dumpty by Jonas Sickler. There's no words in this one either. Humpty Dumpty sat on the Great Wall of China. Whoa, that's a big wall. It's like a ladder all the way to the top, but everyone looks very concerned because they know Humpty's history with walls.
You don't like the book now? You picked it out.
And he tumbles off. Oh no! Humpty Dumpty!
No,
And all the king's horses and all the
Andy's reading it
king's
to you.
men come running super fast.
read it.
But Humpty Dumpty broke into a little chicken.
Ooh. What do you like? He survived.
The end.
The end.
Hooray! He's okay. I think it was hatching time. Slide that back over. Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, dude.
It's fun. He's like, no, maybe not.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Jax. Karina, can you say yay? Karina, can you say yay? Yay! Hey, you're not paying attention to me. Okay. No. You do really got a bird, don't you?
Put it down.
Put it down. I'll put it back. Do you want to see this pink rock right here? Look at this. You want nifty? Shake him up, shake, shake, shake. Yay! Look at that, he's a cat with a flower. Can you smell the flower?
Put it back.
That's what I'm trying to do. Want a snake?
Yeah. Slither, slither.
Slither, slither, slither.
Put it back. Put it back.
Thank you. You're so good at putting things back, you know that? Twist it, baby. Let me see it. Here.
No. What is this?
It's a lunch pack holder.
Onto this. Is a holder. Let's see that. I want
You gonna see this?
to.
It's just another lunch pack holder. It's a good lunch. May I have the key, please? Thank you, honey. All right, I got an umbrella. Look at my baby go. You're going home? Is this your home? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, look at that. Big slide right away. Go down with you, baby? Sure. Mama's coming. Mama's coming. There's my baby.
Go down.
Of course I am. Okay, ready? Get on Mama's lap?
No, this.
Like this? Okay, we can do it like this, but be careful with your hands. Keep your hands to yourself. Ready? Bring your hands in. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, it'd be easier if you were on my lap. Oh, that's hot. Aren't you hot? I'm in jeans and that's hot. You're in those thin stretchy pants and it has to be hot, baby. It's even in the shade. It's hot. The plastic is hot. Do you want to go on the tractor? Okay, let's go on the merry-go-round. Karina, order up. There's an order up window over here. Go, baby. Look at you go, baby.
I'm probably going to.
Oh. Am I James today?
I'm Papa.
I'm Papa. I could be Papa. I'll play with you. I'll play with you being Papa. Like that big step my baby's taking. Woo woo, Karina! Good job. Come here, what is this? Are you gonna go down these big steps? Okay, be careful. From here, it's like, oh my gosh.
Then they're going down.
We are going down.
Probably going to this. Then.
Okay.
Papa.
Yes, baby.
Yes, Papa.
I'll be Papa.
Mandy.
You're Mindy? Okay, Mindy. Papa's here with you, baby. Papa's always here with you in spirit. Papa loves you. Papa's just busy. Did you look at this tree, Karina? Look up. Look at this tree in here. Did you look at it? Did you really look at it? Yeah, there are kids over there. They're playing. Oh, look, a playmate's here for you to play with. You can go say hi.
Go down.
Okay. You want to sit on my lap? You gotta sit on my lap, though.
No, I'm doing this.
No, because it's hard to do it that way and it's hot and it's gonna burn you. I'd much rather get burned than you. I don't want
I'm
you.
going on their lap.
Yes, you do. Good choice. Are you set? Okay, this is gonna be hot. Ready? Ooh! Whoa, it's hot. It looks like they're playing a game, baby. They're doing something with frisbees or something. They have like little cones in the grass. Good job. Are you ready? Papa's gonna push you. Shocked myself. Whoa, Karina. Papa's so proud of you. Did you say stop? Don't get up until it's completely stopped, okay? You might fly off of it. That's scary. Do you want to go on the swing set? You want to go on the swing? You want to go? Well, help you get off? Sure. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Woo! Flying baby! You landed! Want to go on the swing set? Big swings? Mama wants her umbrella. Wait, right here. I'll be right back. Oh, look at that. What is that? Oh, it's a grasshopper. It's a flying grasshopper. Look at him go. He's like, oh no, she found me. There my baby goes. Papa's coming.
Papa, this is our home.
This is our home. This is a beautiful home, baby. I love it. Okay, you gonna sit on Papa's lap? You ready to go?
Yeah.
Ready? Set. Woo! Woo! Was that so much fun? I love you. Jump in. Okay. Ready? You gonna jump? 1, 2, 3. Jump! Wow, good jumping though. Good job. Okay, yeah, go say hi. Those are all bigger kids though. See those kids? Those kids are all big. They're like 12 or something. I think they're practicing for like soccer or something.
I'm big.
You're big. You are big. Those kids are even bigger than you.
Big.
They are big. Let's see what you do.
I will do the yellow one.
You're gonna do the yellow one? I think they're literally practicing for something though. Come here, there's a few girls over here.
The blue.
The blue one, yeah. Yeah, see those kids are all big. Up. Come here.
Guys, stay in the cones. There's boundaries.
Want to go back to playing?
Boundaries.
Karina, want to go back to playing?
Yeah.
So what are you guys practicing?
What?
What are you guys practicing?
Oh, it's just like kind of like a camp, I guess. It's like an outdoors activities program. So we're just playing some games.
Oh, okay. She wanted to come over and say hi. She was like, I want to go over and say hi. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, all those kids are bigger. So I'm like, let's see what happens.
Hamilton, you're out of bounds, dude. You created the boundaries. Get in them. You have to stay in bounds. That's why we set up the cones.
Ah, baby, you are too. They're playing out there. They're big. You want to go back to the playground? We got to go soon anyway. We got to go to the library. We have class soon. This tree. Take a minute to really admire it. You see it? Go up and touch it. You're not going to touch it? You don't have to. Feel the life of the tree, though? This tree gives us oxygen. Look at this sap right here. There's so many beautiful stories of a tree, baby. Look at more of the sap. Karina, get away from there, please. That's broken. I don't know what's wrong with it, but it's broken, so please don't sit on it. Okay? I know that's where we eat picnic lunches when we bring them, but I don't have a picnic lunch on me. It's in the car. We have to go to the car to get it. Let's go. Let's go eat. Good girl. Yay! Come on, baby. Alright, so we are doing picnic lunch in the park. Alright, so did we just play a whole bunch in the park? It is 1:49. And we are going to do peanut butter and jelly crackers with raisins with banana flavored stars. Yay! So much fun! Ready? So much fun. You ready for a picnic lunch in the park? Yeah. She likes to sit in her buggy to have picnic lunches now. She has her very own chair. Very comfortable. Yay!
Mom, have her chair.
Yeah, Mama's sitting on the bench. On the picnic table. See, it doesn't seem to matter what you have left in the car. You can feed your kids lunch of anything. So we're doing peanut butter and jelly crackers. Karina's trying peanut butter and jelly crackers for the first time today. What do you think? You like them? With your picnic lunch? Yes, you do. Silly girl. So yeah, it's a beautiful day today. It's nice and warm. We love it. And we're going to be heading down to the library soon. Right? Nice, beautiful day. The purple?
I didn't do pink yet.
You did it! Good job, baby! Do you want to put this on the floor so it's more your height, or do you want to sit on the chair? Yeah, it's blue.
He's right there. What about this? What about this? I don't like it.
Oh. I can look for another purple for you. Make sure it's actually purple. Orange! You can do it! You did it! I'm so proud of you. It's yellow. Drawing a leaf.
There's another thing over there if you want to.
Andy, I'm gonna do beanbag bacon or whatever it's called.
Yes?
I'm missing the red one.
You're missing a red one? Let me go get you one.
That's awesome. Yes, Andy, if you want this.
Here's 3 more colors, purple, red, and black. You want the red one?
On here.
On there. Birthday's in July. Well, actually, your birthday is in April. She goes, Mama, I can't wait for my birthday. My birthday's in July. Right? So your birthday's in April. You just had a birthday, so you're going to have a birthday again next year. You're a long time away from becoming 3. Yeah, you got it. Yay! Yeah, just throw it up in the air. I'll catch it. Throw it. Oh, maybe not. Yay! Yay! I think it's really heavy. Okay. Ready? Mama's gonna throw them into the hole. Almost. Yay! Okay. Ready? Yay! Ready? You guys actually stand in those ones. They're thinner instead of rice. Yay! That's a heavy, heavy bucket. Look, watch, you can kick it. It's easier. Whoa. You have to, where this is, honey, this is perfect. Are you sure you don't want to? You want to draw with chalk before we go?
Yeah.
Good job, clean up. Come here. Look. Put that down, baby. Put it down. You're going to hurt your back. Put it down. You're not using your knees. Put it down. Sure. Ready? Look. Watch how Mama's going to lift it. Mama's going to use her knees. Mama's going to bend down with her knees. Mama's going to use her feet to push off the ground. Not my back. Come on.
Okay, great. Thank you very much.
Here. Want to draw? Okay. You don't have to draw then, okay? Come on, let's go. Upon a time there was this little house that went to the market.
Yeah.
Yeah? Good job, Angel. You put the puzzle back the right way.
For the little boy with
That one doesn't fit there. You're trying hard. Look at this one, though. Good job, baby. No, it doesn't fit there either, huh? Look at his hat and his shoes. Where do you think he fits? What is he doing? He has a bucket in his hand. So do you think he fits here? I don't think he fits there, right? Look at the hat. The hat's different. Look at this hat. Is this hat the same? Or is it different? So it's a little bit the same, but the action's wrong. See the action over here? He has a shovel in his hand. What does he have over here? A pail, right? That one looks the same. All right, how about this one? Where do you think this one goes? Very good. Yeah, it does go there, doesn't it? Help you? Oh, I think you got it. Just try again. Put her feet in, and then there you go. How about this little house right here? Where do you think this little house goes? It goes on there somewhere, right? Look at this house up here. Do you think that's where that house goes? Yeah. How about this little girl walking in the woods with her basket of fruit? Where do you think she goes? Look at her feet. Where do you see her feet at? Her feet are very, yeah, her feet are walking. Her feet are very distinct on this puzzle. See their feet here? Those are the right feet, right? They're too close together. These feet are too close together as well. This foot is too close together. And she's wearing a dress, and look at her hairline. See her hairline? Where do you see that on here? Close, but no.
This one's here.
Close. It goes right next to there. Oh, you got it. I am so proud of you.
Do it.
No, you do it. Put her feet in. Put her feet in and then push her down. You got it.
Oh, you push her down.
Okay, ready? I'm gonna put her feet in like this, right? And I'm gonna let her go. See how I lined up her feet? And then there's no effort to it at all. Just let her go. See? My turn to find it? I think it goes here. Or maybe does it go here? Nope. Oh, nope, nope. Oh, I think it goes here. Okay, look what we got left. How about this one? Good job.
Let him go.
Let him go. Look at this one. Yay.
There's no one to it.
Yeah.
So I let it go.
That's right. If you line up the feet, you could just let him go, but the feet have to be in place. And let him go. Oh, you dropped him sideways. Try again. Oh. Okay, ready? Line up his feet. This one's a little bit harder because it has to be down. Whoa, and let it go.
I want this up. I have to go.
Yep, if you put it in the right spot, it will. Good job, baby.
Does it go here?
No, but you're close to where it goes.
Put these.
Look at what he has. He has a stick, right? The stick goes with the shovel. Line up his feet.
I have his feet.
There. This one's a little hard, huh? You gotta line up his feet and you can let him go.
On this up.
You want me to take a picture of you?
Play with dollies.
Yes, of course, Angel. Firefighter Karina on the go. What are you? Are you an admiral? Someone got the shirt off the doll, but they ripped it. You gonna put the carrot in the skirt? Alright. Alright, so we are gonna go out to eat, and then I don't know what we're gonna do. We have some time, we have activities in between, like the time from the play until then, but I want to stay in like the same neighborhood, so maybe we'll go down to the library and hang out and do something there, or maybe we'll go to the park and hang out and do something there. I want to actually talk to the people down at the Y and be like, how do I sign up for the financial aid? If it costs me something a month though, I really can't do it. Like, I really can't afford it. On top of that, like, I have like free days at like the little people gym, and I've never even gone. Like, I think it's really hard to like fit in stuff like that into like your schedule that's not going to be like more than like a half an hour or something. So like, I'm not going to pay $75 a month for like a half an hour of like gym time. You know, and I'm not going to go to the gym every day. I want to go to like the science stuff. So like, for me, it just doesn't make sense to do it. Like, I don't know, maybe when Karina's older, I guess. I don't know, but doesn't make sense for me to do it. Like, I don't really want to do it. But, like, then, like, in the winter, like, if I could just get it for the winter and, like, swim all winter, that'd be nice. But, I mean, like, I don't even see myself really going in the winter either, because, like, when it's cold, I either... Apple... You know, I don't know. But anyway, we are going to go out to eat, and then, the next thing that I want to go to that's on my schedule is to see Romeo and Juliet. It's a play, and I'm pretty excited about it, and I need to find my chargers. I don't even think they're charged, unfortunately, but I do want to find like a few of them and see if I have any battery life. I'm going to charge it while they're eating and stuff like that. I might find a park for us to go to for like 20 minutes. I know, it's probably not even worth the hassle. I might just go down and watch the stars or something with her. I don't know. But we'll figure out something to do, and then we're going to eat. And then we're going to figure out something to do, and then we're going to go to the play. So if we have like some free time, maybe we'll go down to the spray park or something. So in between the play and eating. So, you know, but so far it's been a pretty fun day. We met up with Zalima and Samantha, and we had a fun play date, and Andrew and Jax were there, and we're going to maybe do some play dates with Andrew and Jax, maybe at the castle or something, or somewhere out. Maybe we'll make bank puzzle pieces, because Jax saw that today, and Karina both saw that today, and they're both like, oh, open this for me. I'm like, we could make that out of cardboard with scissors, and you know, make a jigsaw puzzle that way. It's just a jigsaw puzzle and a coin bank, you know. So we could definitely do that. Like, if we do a play date sometime, you know, it'd be a fun little project for the kids to do. I might actually do that with Karina tonight, before bedtime story time. We should be home today around 9 o'clock though, so maybe tomorrow we'll do it. Tomorrow is a pretty packed schedule, but next week on Monday, Karina has a doctor's appointment, and then I don't think that she's going to want to be out and about for like the next few days. So we have lots of stuff on the schedule, but I don't think that she's going to feel like going anywhere. If she does, I'll take her places, but if not, we might be inside like making jigsaw puzzles or something. We'll do something fun. Maybe we'll make cornstarch and shaving cream snow and cornstarch or almond flour. Volcano or something. My child is allergic to flour when it's just base flour, like white flour. So, I mean, I can't really make stuff like that with her. And I kind of want to keep the almond flour to see if we can make some like almond cookies or something, and see if she's allergic to the almond flour. I didn't try that yet, but she didn't. Bless you, baby. But she didn't break out from the cornstarch. So, I mean, that is a plus. I used to have a big thing of cornstarch, and I left it over when I was watching the girls. I left it over at their house. I never got it back, so I'd have to buy more cornstarch if I wanted to do it. I have potato starch though, and it's basically the same thing, but I don't really want to waste it either. But I mean, projects aren't really wasting it. I mean, there's science-y stuff, so you know, you have to get hit or miss. So. But it is such a beautiful day. Let me tell you, it is beautiful today, and it is warm, and it is nice, and it's sunny, and it's just like the perfect day for like a park and stuff. That's why we went to the park. You know, it's kind of like impromptu. Let's go to the park. We parked by the park, so let's go there. And you know, fun day. Really, really fun day. So. It's just going to continue to get better. I think Zalima, Samantha, and Zalima's husband might be meeting up with us at Romeo and Juliet, along with maybe Jackson, maybe Andrew, maybe Andrew's wife. I don't know. So we'll see when we get there. I'm not expecting anything, but I'm going to tell Eva about the play, see if she wants to go too. What's in there, Karina?
My baby.
Your baby? Where's your baby?
Yeah.
Aww. So you're taking good care of it? Should we strap it in? Oh, do you want to help Mama strap in the baby?
Slapping the baby.
Okay, so Mama's going to lift these up for you, okay? Do you want to put this in this? Come here, come to the front so you can reach it better. Okay? Go ahead, baby. Snap in your little baby.
So my baby doesn't get
That's right. You almost got it. Go ahead.
Do this, Papa.
Okay, my Papa still. Papa will do this for you, baby.
I'm Mandy.
Okay, okay, Mindy. I'll do this for you. Look, can you help me do it? Push it.
You push it.
Whoa. Yay, your baby's all strapped in. Okay, let's put it over the tray so this way she can eat it if she wants to, okay? Yay! Alright, so my baby wants to take a break here, so we're taking a break. How much fun is that? And then we're gonna go to the park, then we're gonna go to the play, and then we're gonna go home. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. My baby goes, don't go on that side, Karina, go on the other side. Goes, yum. She rubs her belly and goes, good stuff. She's gonna go put the salad back in the car, I think, though. You're a good baby. Oh, I think she's getting in. Is that good salad? Is that good stuff?
Put it in.
Good climber, baby. Want some? You can have the rest of it. Karina's having the rest of her water ice outside. We just had hot wings with salad and Daddy have it. And potatoes. Everything was really good. We had diced potatoes with salad, hot wings, and water ice. Good day. You want to go to the mall? Go play in the play zone?
No.
No. Do you want to just stay here for a bit? Sounds like a plan. We could do this. Mama loves you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mama does love you. You're the best baby ever, Karina. This is why I'm not gonna put her into like a regular day school because I don't want to miss raising her, spending time with her throughout her childhood. She's gonna leave me soon enough anyway. It's gonna go by like a drop of a hat. You know, I don't want to miss all those years. I want to be able to play with her and take her places and do things. So. Remember yesterday? This is your own creation. Like, this is something that you did. I let you choose the colors. We only had so many colors, but still. And look at this. It came out so well. These were the napkins that were underneath it. And then Karina did this all by herself. I let her choose the colors, and I let her squirt it on herself. The lady's like, oh my gosh, it's going to come out brown. You're mixing all the colors together. It's going to become one color. They said one color, but if you mix all the colors together, it comes out brown. But look at my baby's shirt. She did so good. She did so good. Honey, it's beautiful. You did so good, Angel. I'm going to put this in the back seat. I'm going to spread it out. And then it's going to dry. And then you can wear it, okay? This is your white shirt from the other day that you wore. We just tie-dyed it. All different colors. Isn't that pretty?
When it's cold and I'm gonna wear it.
Yeah, as soon as it's dry, Mama's going to turn it around so it's right side in instead of inside out. And you are going to wear your shirt. That is right. That is right. It's beautiful, baby.
I could do it all by myself.
Yes, you did do it all by yourself. You did so good.
I'm bigger.
Yeah, you do lots of things all by yourself, huh? You are bigger. You are getting bigger every day, my baby. I love it. It came out so nice. The ladies there were so afraid it was going to turn out brown. They were like, oh, you're wasting our paint. It's going to turn out brown, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, gosh, as long as she's having fun, I'm good. And Miss Lisa's... Oh, look at the helicopter. Helicopter. There it goes. He's low to the ground, huh? There he goes. Pretend to be Papa and read you a storybook. We could do that. We're gonna go see the animals. Okay. We're gonna go down to the pet shop and visit the animals and see how they're doing. Alright, so we are stuck at this light. We're stuck in traffic. I had no idea this light was going to take so long, or else I would have gone the other way. We might not even go to the pet shop. We might just go down to the play at this point in time. I don't know. We're probably going to stop by the pet shop, though. I think it'll be a nice little side adventure for Karina. See how the animals are doing. Let her play with the rabbits and stuff. So, and it'll be fun. Look at those ones. Hi, puppies.
They have a ball.
Yeah, they do have a ball. Look at how cute they are.
Look at the puppies. Look at the big puppies.
Yeah, look at the bigger puppies. These are just bones. They're pig ears. It's a pig ear.
What is that?
Yeah.
Look at the other animals.
Okay, come here. Look at this. See the hermit crabs?
Yeah, just toys.
No, they're real. We have to find one, but they're real. They're hermit crabs. Okay. Look at that. Can you see it?
It's not moving.
Oh, he's moving. See him?
Yeah.
Oh, look at this one. Look at those one. Oh, I think that's the mama. Oh no, that's not the mama. They look so much alike. Look at them playing. They're roughhousing. Look at those ones. Yeah, he's going potty. Look at the kitty cats.
They meow.
Yeah, that's right, baby. They do. They meow.
They drink water and they eat cat food.
They do. They drink water and they eat cat food. They're good kitties. They're tired.
I'm tired.
Yeah, he's in his cage. This is his cage. He keeps him safe. He doesn't run outside, right? Oh, hi, kitty. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Charlie. Hi, Charlie.
has bows.
Yeah, Charlie has bowls too. Their names are on their neck. Oh, like this one's an instigator. This one's just like, I'm gonna.
That's somebody's cat.
Yeah, they're gonna eventually be adopted, hopefully. That's why they get to run around someone's house and destroy it.
That's Charlie.
That is Charlie. It says her name's Charlie, or his name's Charlie around his neck. They all have name tags around their neck.
We have handprints.
They have handprints. They have feet prints, yeah. Look at her.
Look at this.
Aww. Look at this.
Let me have it.
You can have it.
Let me pull it in.
Let me see.
I got
Let me see.
that.
You want the toy? To the kitty? Go play with it. Look at all the kitties all like perking up, like take me home, right? Oh, you got his attention. You got her attention. Oh, look at that, Karina. You got him to play with you.
Give it to the dog.
The doggies aren't going to play with it like the kitty cats will.
Put it back.
Sure. This one's a little terror. You're a little terror, buddy. You leave her alone. You leave her alone.
That's Charlie.
That's Charlie.
I'll do it.
You do it. This is Madeline. Hi, Madeline. This is Madeline right here. And who are you? Who are you, little terror? I'm sure that you're a sweet cat too. You gonna play with the other ones? Where do you want to go? Hey, kitty, did you see this one? Oh, so pretty. Oh. Want to see the rabbits? Yeah, there's more rabbits. Flappy deer rabbit. Oh. They're so cute. Guinea pigs. Fancy rats, $8.99. They are eating. Look at the gerbils. Yeah, you hear the birdies talking?
The bird feeder. The bird feeder.
Yeah. Want to see these rabbits?
Yeah.
Aww. You see this rabbit, Karina? I know you saw it, but... Oh, there you go.
I can go in his letterbox.
Yeah, he might go in his litter box.
He might be in his letterbox.
Come here. What's over here? Oh, baby big-eyed chameleon tree frogs are coming soon. Oh, Karina, come here, look at the snake. This is a python. Hi, little snake. It's down here, a gerbil and a rabbit. Karina, don't you stand on that. It says employees only on it, so don't stand on it, okay? You're not an employee. See, I'm not afraid of you when you're behind the cage. Coming soon, a red Tia. Oh, there's the baby bearded dragon. Want to see the bearded dragon? Want me to pick you up? You can't stand on the steps, so we're not an employee. You don't work here. Look. Look at the baby bearded dragons. You see them?
What is that?
That's a baby bearded dragon. See him? He looks like he has a beard. Isn't he cute? Reptiles used to be huge. Now look how tiny they are. They evolved to go the other way. The tiny dinosaurs. I love you, baby. That's all that there's left to see is fish. Wanna go see them? Come on.
Is that?
That's for someone to take an animal home in.
Okay.
Yeah. So people buy them because they can afford to take care of them. Yeah. See the puppies? Yeah. These puppies? You want to see the fish? Come here, look at this. Want to see it? The puppies. Look at the fish.
They got the water out.
Yeah, they do.
Is that the ladder?
That is a ladder. That's for employees only. Look at these ones. No, we can't sit on this ladder. Look at the doggy. Hi, puppy. You're such a good doggy, huh?
Is that a dog?
That is a dog. You want to see these?
We don't. We see the water. We don't put our hands in the water.
We do not put our hands in this water. You are right.
We just see the water.
Don't put your hands in it, okay?
I can see that.
Yes, you can. All right, Karina Bean, do you want to stay here longer or do you want to go to the dollar store? These are fancy guppies. Those are like for fish tanks, I think. Let me see. Yeah, bright bowls. Hermit crabs, bright bowls. So they're for the hermit crabs. Apparently they're the eating bowls that they have. Want to see the hermit crabs again? Look at the castle. Look at the dragon, baby. What is that?
It's not a bag. It's just a helmet.
It's just a helmet, yeah. Hey, what's this?
It's $1.49.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah, you are.
That is not arcade.
Nope, it's not. See, this would work as breast pump tubing too. It's the same stuff.
This one is $1.49.
And look at the price of it, $5.99, $6.99. People pay so much money for this type of stuff.
It's $49.
Yeah, look at that. That's $5.99. Look at the net. Like your net. You have a net. They have a net here too. Look at that.
We have a net.
Do you want to go look at the cat stuff or Squish? See what they got?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go look at the kitty cat stuff. I brought zero money with me, so we can't buy anything, but we can look. We certainly can. Baby's walking, no stroller, no carry-on today, just a walking baby. That's a gerbil wheel or a Ferris wheel or a mouse wheel. Depends on what you have.
Is it a driving thing?
It can be, absolutely. Drive, baby, drive. These are silent wheels. They really are silent too.
It's flying on a ground.
Oh wow, this lights up. I wonder if that would drive them crazy though. The music is so loud. So I don't like it. But whatever. Oh, that's cute. It's a little bathtub for a critter that you'll probably never use, but buy because it's cute. Okay, let's go find the cat stuff. And what goes 1,000 miles? Come on. Here's doggy stuff. Look at this. So the kitty cat stuff has to be close. Oh, an elephant for it to chew on. Oh, the monkey. It's a Kong ball. You put food in there and they chew it up. I don't know what they're called, choopers here, but what they are. No, Squish doesn't need that, baby. These are doggy toys. Squish is a cat. He's big like a dog, but he's not a dog. Mama's right here. You're okay. Look at the bone. Oh my goodness, look at that big bone. Right? They're like baby toys. They're basically the same thing. Gonna go humpty together again. This one does the Itsy Bitsy Spider. Doesn't play though. That doesn't play either. Oh, that's cool. Little chill out thing. You make it cold. That's neat. The doggy could wear it.
Look at this little bone.
Look at that little bone. Let me see it. Play and chew. So the doggy has to work to get it out of there.
And it's a big bone.
Yeah, there's a big bone. You stuff treats in there and the dog has to work to get them out.
You don't have a backpack.
No, I don't have the backpack. It's in the car. Come on, baby.
Half
Is that squishy? No, it's not. Alright, come on, baby.
this way. No.
No, it's not. Be cute, baby.
And it's a one.
That's the cat's lunch. Yep, it's a lunch bowl.
I could put this in here.
Yeah. You're a good girl.
I could.
Trackless. Is it cat stuff? Yes, cat chow. Cat chow. I love our little adventures. Look at this. Squish would love this. Oh my gosh, it looks like a tree.
I want. Yeah.
I want this too. This? There you go. It's probably super expensive though. We found ours for free. But that's a little treat though, and it's so cute. I'd love to get this for him. Woo-hoo, $300. Yeah, no. We're lucky that we found the one that we have, and he's lucky to have the one that he has, so he'll have to deal with that, so. Alright. Oh, look at this one. This one's cute. A little diamond. Look at the rhombus.
Honey, the castle too has some eggs in it.
Yeah, we don't need to put stuff in it. Some places are going to have to all put it back if you put stuff in it, so let's not do that. Alright, you want to go whoop, take a walk, you okay? Walk to the dollar store. Go back to the fish.
And that's our car.
No, that's not my cart. I don't have a cart. I just have you, me, keys, and a phone. That's it.
They are all dirty.
Oh, well, it's not really dirt. But yeah, they have a lot of There's a lot of shavings on them. It's that cedar. It's the... to absorb a lot of their pee and stuff. Are they?
The cat.
Okay.
I'll play with the ball with.
Yeah, so what you want to do?
I don't want the ball.
Like, the ball doesn't come out. Here you go.
I want it.
You can have it. You can put it through and play with them. Okay.
Let's go back.
You can give the other kitties a turn.
No, put that back.
Put it back.
Put it back.
Baby's playing with the puppies. Let's give this one a shot. Boop, boop, boop.
That's Charlie.
That's Charlie.
I'll play with Charlie.
Okay, let's see if Charlie wants to play with you. Oh, look at your little paw. I see you. Hi, Madeline. No, maybe Charlie doesn't like to play. This one likes to play though. And so does the other one that looks just like him.
Get out.
Look at you.
Goes under here.
Yeah, it goes in here. Ooh, look at that kitty go.
Hi, how are you? Great. Hi.
Okay.
Do do do.
It's okay, he's through the grass. He can't jump on you. He's been playing. He's just walking around, smell the ground. Has milk.
Now they are swinging.
Yeah,
He is swinging.
he is playing.
With the other dog.
Yeah, with the other doggies.
Come out.
Okay, come on. Let's go take a walk. Come on, baby. You want to sit there? Okay. There you are. You're looking at the fish again. These are orange lamp, leopard, and frostosa. Fruitosa.
Why he down?
There's a fire mouth. Whoa. Look at him. Is it an airplane? No. Is it a helicopter? Yeah. It does fly, baby. See them? Aren't they cute?
They're eating.
They are eating and sleeping and doing what animals do. Everything that we do, they do.
They are not sleeping.
No, none of these ones are. Okay, let your arm go from it. Ready?
This is the hole.
Oh, it just looked at me. Oh my god. It just looked
It licked you?
He is like, ew. That was terrifying. Let him clean himself. He's like, I need to get that taste out of my mouth.
Yeah, you taste salty probably to him.
Look at it.
What else you want to see, baby?
They're flying.
Yeah.
Come on, Mama. Take care of them.
His mama's going to take care of him. In the wild, they just roam from place to place and eat what they can.
I just pet them. I just hold them.
Yeah.
This thing.
Don't touch that with it. See, that's translucent. See the water through it? It's filled up with water for one of their cages. One of them needs more water or something. I think it's for this one. This one doesn't have any water in it. Oh yeah, it does. It has a bowl of water.
You don't go on a thing. Look at that water.
Look at that water bowl. Alright, so Karina was having a little bit of a fuss down, and she didn't want to leave the pet shop because she likes the animals, but we have to go down to get ready for the play. It starts in 13 minutes, and so we saw some runners. Well, anyway, on the way out of the pet shop, Karina's throwing a fuss, and I'm spinning around in circles. I'm like, how can you stay mad if you're spinning, right? The guy was laughing next to us. I'm like, you know they're playing Romeo and Juliet down the street, right? And he's like, oh, I have no idea. So, yeah, maybe he'll come down and watch it. No idea. You know, it's always good to share what you know with other people. So it's what I do when it's events, not really advice. But, you know, I want this spot. Yeah, so I did my normal spin Karina in a circle, and how can you be mad if you're spinning joke? And the guy next to us laughed. And so then I'm like, yeah, she's in a fuss. She didn't want to leave the store. Then I was throwing her up in the air to get her in the car seat. You know, another trick. Where I was like, if you blow on your baby's belly, they'll sit in the car seat for you. You know, different things like that. But because a lot of times kids just don't want to transition and they have to. But you know, so I was like, yeah, you know, they're playing the thing down the street. So we told them about that, and then we were riding by some runners, and we cheered on some runners, and now we're at the play. We are here. It's going to be so much fun, and this is going to be a fun night, so yay!
Our scene. From ancient grudge break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life, whose misadventured piteous overthrows doth with their death bury their parents' strife. The fearful passage of their death-marked love, and the continuance of their parents' rage, which, but their children's end, naught could remove, is now the 2 hours' traffic of our stage, the which if you with patient ears attend, what here shall miss, our toil shall strive to mend.
Gregory, on my word, will not carry coals.
No, for then we should be colliers.
I mean, and we be in color, will draw.
Aye, while you live, draw your neck out of collar.
I strike quickly, being moved.
But thou art not quickly moved to strike.
A dog of the house of Montague moves me.
To move is to stir, and to be valiant is to stand. And therefore, if thou art moved, thou runnest away.
A dog of that house moved me to stand.
Draw a tool. Here comes of the house of Montagues.
Oh, my naked weapon is out. Quarrel, I'll back thee.
How? Turn thy back and run?
Fear me not.
No, marry, I fear thee.
Let us take the law of our sides. Let them begin.
I will frown as I pass by, and let them take it as they list.
Nay, as they dare, I will bite my thumb at them, which is a disgrace to them if they bear it.
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
I do bite my thumb, sir.
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
Is
I
the
don't
law on our
give this
side if I say
to
I?
Emma.
No.
Okay.
I don't
I do
give
bite
this
my thumb,
to
sir, but I don't bite my
Emma.
thumb too.
No, you don't give it to him.
Do you quarrel, sir?
Quarrel, sir. No, sir.
But if you do, sir, I
Play, honey.
forgive you. I serve as good a man as you.
No better?
Well, sir.
Say better! Here comes one of my master's kinsmen!
Yes, better, sir.
You lie.
Draw, if you be men.
Fools, put up your swords! You know not what you do!
Ah! Art thou drawn among these heartless hinds? Turn thee, Benvolio, and look upon thy death.
I do but keep the peace. Put up your sword, or manage it to part these men with me.
What? Drawn and talk of peace? I hate the word, as I hate hell, all Montagues, and thee. Have at thee, coward!
What noise is this? Give me my long sword, ho! All Montague is come. Thou villain, Capulet! Hold me my sword, I
You men! You beasts! I quench the fire of your pernicious rage with purple fountains issuing from your veins. On pain of torture from those bloody hands, throw your mistempered weapons to the ground, and hear the sentence of your moved prince. 3 civil brawls bred of an airy word by thee, Capulet, and old Montague, have thrice disturbed the quiet of our streets, and made Verona's ancient citizens to wield old partisans in hands as old, cankered with peace, to part your cankered hate. If ever you disturb the quiet of our streets again, your lives shall pay the forfeit of the peace. From this time I will rest apart. You, Capulet, shall go along. And you, Montague, come you this afternoon to know our farther pleasure in this case. Once more, on pain of death, all men depart.
Who set this ancient quarrel new abroach? Speak, nephew. Were you by when it began?
Servants of your adversary and yours were close fighting ere I did approach. I drew to part them, Then came the fiery Tybalt, his sword prepared, and while we were interchanging thrusts and blows, came more and more, who fought on part and part, till the prince came, who parted either part.
Oh, where is Romeo? Saw you him today? Right glad I am he was not at this fray.
Uncle, an hour before the worshipped sun peered forth the golden window of the east, a troubled mind drove me to walk abroad, where underneath the grove of sycamore, so early walking did I see your son. Toward him I made, but he was ware of me and stole into the covert of the wood. I, measuring his affections by my own, which then sought most where most might not be found, being one too many by my weary self, pursued my humor, not pursuing his, and gladly shunned who gladly fled from me.
Many a morning hath he there been seen, with tears augmenting the fresh morning dew, adding to clouds, more clouds, with his deep sighs. But all so soon as the all-cheering sun should in the farthest east begin to draw the shaded curtains from Aurora's bed, away from light steals home my heavy son. Private in his chamber pens himself, shuts up his windows, locks fair daylight out, makes himself an artificial night. Black and portentous must this humor prove, unless good counsel may the cause remove.
My noble uncle, do you know the cause?
I neither know it, nor can learn of him.
Have you importuned him by any means?
Both by myself and many other friends. But he, his own affection's counselor, is to himself, I will not say how true, but to himself so secret and so close, so far from sounding and discovery, as is the bud bit with the envious worm, ere he can spread his sweet leaves to the air, or dedicate his beauty to the same. Could we but learn from whence his sorrows grow, we would as willingly give cure as know.
See where he comes. So please you step aside. I'll know his grievance, or be much denied.
I would thou wert so happy by thy stay to hear true shrift.
Good morrow, cousin.
Is the day so young?
But new struck 9.
Ay me, sad hours seem long. Is that my father that went hence so fast?
It was.
She
What
doesn't
sadness
have
lengthens Romeo's hours?
Not having that with having. Makes it short.
In love.
Out.
Of love.
Out of favor where I am in love.
Alas, that love, so gentle in its view, should be so tyrannous and rough in proof.
Alas, that love, whose view is muffled still, should without eyes see pathways to his will. Where could we dine? Me, what fray was here? Oh, yet tell me not, for I've heard it all. Here is much to do with hate, but more with love. Brawling love, a loving hate, oh anything, of nothing first create. Serious vanity, heavy lightness, misshapen chaos, of well-seeming forms, feather lead, bright smoke, cold fire, sick health, still waking sleep, that is not what it is. Love, feel I. Feel no love in this. Thou not laugh?
No, cause I rather weep
Good-hearted, what?
at thy good heart's oppression.
Why? Such is love's transgression. Griefs of mine own do lie heavy on my breast, which thou wilt propagate to have it pressed with more of thine. This love that thou hast shown me doth add more grief to too much of mine own. Farewell, my cuz.
Soft, I will go along. And if you leave me so, you do me wrong.
I've lost myself. I'm not here. This is not Romeo. He's some other where.
Tell me, in sadness, who is it that you love?
What, shall I groan and tell thee?
Proud, what? No, but sadly. Tell me who.
Sadness, cousin. I do love a woman.
I aim so near the mark when I suppose you love.
A right fair marksman. And she's fair, I love.
All right, fair mark, fair cause, as soon as hit.
Well, in that hit you miss. You'll not be hit with Cupid's arrow. She has Diane's wit. And in strong proof of chastity, well armed from love's weak, childish bow, she lives uncharmed. She'll not stay the siege of loving terms, nor by the encounter of assailing eyes, nor ope her lap to saint-seducing gold. She's rich in beauty, only poor that dies, beauty dies restored.
Then she has sworn that she will still live chaste.
Yeah. And in that sparing makes huge waste. She has forsworn to love, and in that vow do I live dead that live to tell it now.
Be ruled by me. Forget to think on her.
Teach me how I should forget to think.
By giving liberty unto thine eyes. Examine other beauties.
Show me a mistress for this passing fair. What doth her beauty serve but as a note where I may read who passed that passing fair? Farewell. Thou canst not teach me to forget.
Obey that doctrine, or else die in debt.
But Montague is bound as well as I in penalty alike. It is not hard, I think, for men so old as we to keep peace.
Of honorable reckoning are you both, and pity 'tis you lived at odds so long. But now, my lord, what say you to my suit?
What say or what I have said before? My child is yet a stranger in the world. She hath not seen a change of 14 years. Let 2 more summers wither in their pride, and we may think her right to be a bride.
Younger than she, our happy mother's maid.
And too soon marred are those so early made.
Wait until the intermission. Sit down.
Earth, swallow all my hope.
Karina.
She, the hopeful lady of
Just
what knew her, gentle Paris, get her heart. My will to her consent is but a part, and she agreed, within her scope of choice, lies my consent and fair according voice. This night, I hold an old accustomed feast, whereto I have invited many a guest, such as I love, and you among the store, one more, most welcome, makes my number more. At my poor house, look to behold this night, earth spreading stars that make dark heaven light. Come, go with me. Lo, Sarah, trudge through fair Verona, find those persons out whose names are written there, and to them say, my house is welcome on their pleasure stay.
Find them out whose names are written here? I can never find the names the writing person hath here writ. I must to the learned in good time. Why, Romeo, art thou mad?
Not mad, but bound more than a madman is. Shut up in prison, kept without my food, whipped, tormented, and... Canine, good fellow.
God give Canine. I pray, sir, can you read?
Aye, mine own fortune and my misery.
Perhaps he is learned without book. But I pray, sir, can you read anything you see?
Aye, if I know the letters and the language.
You say honestly. Rest you merry.
Stay, good fellow, I can read. Signor Martino and his wife and daughters, County Anselm and his beauteous sisters, the lady widow Vitruvio, Signor Placencio and his lovely nieces, Mercutio and his brother Valentine, mine uncle Capulet, his wife and daughters, my fair niece Rosaline, Signor Valencio and his cousin Tybalt, Lucio, and the lively Helena. A fair assembly. Whither should they come?
Up
Whither? To supper?
to our house.
Whose house?
My master's.
Indeed, I should have asked thee that before.
Well, now I'll tell you without asking. My master is the great rich Capulet, and if you be not of the house of Montague, I pray come, crush a cup of wine. Rest you merry. At this same feast of ancient Capulets, such the fair Rosaline whom thou so lovest. Go thither, and with unattainted eye compare her face with some that I shall show, and I will make thee think thy swan a crow.
One fairer than my love? The all-seeing sun ne'er saw her match since first the world begun.
But you saw her fair, none else being by. Herself poised with herself in either eye. But in those crystal scales let there be weighed your lady's love against some other maid that I will show you shining at this feast. And she will scant show well that now seems best.
I'll go along. no such sight to be shown, but to rejoice in the splendor of mine own.
Nurse, where's my daughter? Call her forth to me. Now by my maidenheaded 12-year-old, I bade her come. What lamb? What ladybird? Oh, God forbid. Where's this girl?
Juliet! Oh no! Who calls?
Your mother.
Oh, madam, I am here. What is your will?
This is the matter. Nurse, give leave a while. We must talk in secret. Nurse, come back again. I have remembered me. Thou mayest hear our counsel. Thou knowest my daughter's of a pretty age. Faith, I can tell her age in 2 an hour. She's not 14. I'll lay 14 of my teeth. And yet to my teen be it spoken, I have but 4. She's not 14. How long is now Lattice time? A fortnight and odd days. Oh, even odd. Of all the days of the year come Lattice Eve's night, shall she be 14. Susan and she, God rest all Christian souls who have aged well. Susan is with God. She was too good for me. But as I said, on Lattice Eve at night shall she be 14. That shall she. Mary, I remember it well. 'Tis since the earthquake now, 11 years, and she was weaned. Oh, I never shall forget. Of all the days of the year upon that day. For I then laid wormwood to my dog, sitting in the sun under the dump house wall. My lord and you were then at Mantua. Nay, I do bear a brave. But as I said, when it did taste the wormwood on the nipple of my dog and felt it bitter, pretty fool, to see it catching and fall out with the dog. Shake, quoth the doghouse. Just no need I try to bid me trudge. And since that time, it is 11 years, for then she could stand high alone. Nay, by the root she could have run and waddled all about. For even the day before she broke her brow. Oh, and then my husband, oh, God be with his soul, it was a merry man, took up the child. Oh, yea, quoth he, dost thou fall upon my face, thou wilt fall backwards when thou hast no rid of no Jew. And by my holy down, the pretty wretch left crying and said, to see now how a jest shall come about. I warrant not should live 1,000 years, I never shall forget it. Wilt thou not, Jewel? Quoth he. And pretty fool, it stinted and said, Enough of this, I pray thee, hold thy peace. Yes. Yet I cannot choose but laugh. It should be kind and say, aye. Oh, and yet, I warrant, it had upon its brow a bump as big as a young cockerel stone. Woo! A perilous knock. And it cried bitterly. Yea, quoth my husband, dost thou fall upon thy face? Thou wilt fall backwards when thou hast more wit, wilt thou not, Julie? It stinted and said, stint thou too, nurse, I pray thee, say I. Peace. I have done. Oh, God mark thee to his grace. Thou wast the prettiest babe that e'er I nursed. And I might live to see thee married once. Have my wish. Mary, that Mary is the very theme I came to talk of. Tell me, daughter Juliet, how stands your disposition to be married?
It is an honor I dream not of.
An honor? Were not I thine only, nurse? I would say thou hast sucked wisdom from thy teat. Well, think of marriage now. Younger than you, here in Verona, ladies of esteem are made already mothers. By my count, I was your mother, much upon the years that you are now a maid. Thus then, in brief, the valiant Paris seeks you for his love. Oh, a man, young lady. Such a man is all the world. Why, he's a man of wax. Verona summer hath not such flower.
Nay, he's a flower. In faith, a very flower.
What say you? Can you love the gentleman? This night you shall behold him at our feast. Read o'er the volume of young Paris' face and find delight writ there with beauty's pen. Examine every married lineament and see how one another lends content. And what obscured in that fair volume lies, find written in the margins of his eyes. This precious book of love, this unbound lover, to beautify him only lacks a cover. So shall you share in all he doth possess by having him making yourself no less.
No less, nay bigger. Women grow by men.
Speak briefly. Can you like of Paris love?
I'll look to like, if looking liking move, but no more deep will I endart mine eye than your consent gives strength to make it fly.
Madam, the guests are come. Supper served up, you call. My young lady asked for the nurse, cursed in the pantry, and everything in extremity. I must hence to wait. I beseech you, follow straight. We follow thee. Juliet, the county stays.
Come, girl. Seek happy nights to happy days.
What? Shall this speak be spoke for our excuse, or shall we go on with an apology?
Let them measure us at what they will. We'll measure them a measure and be gone.
Oh, torch for me. For this ambling. Being but heavy, I will bear the light.
Nay, gentle Romeo, we must have you dance.
No, not I. You me. You have dancing shoes with nimble soles. I have a soul of lead, so stakes me to the ground. I cannot move.
You are a lover. Borrow Cupid's wings and soar with them above a common bound.
I am too sore and pierced with his shaft to soar with his light feathers. So bound, I cannot bound a pitch above a dull woe. With love's heavy burden do I sink.
And to sink in it, should you burden love?
To break passion for a tender thing.
Is love a tender thing? He's rough, he's rude, he's boisterous, and it pricks like thorns.
If love be rough with you, be rough with love. Prick love for pricking, and you beat love down.
Oh, a torch for me! Let wantons light of heart tickle the senseless rushes with their view. For I am the grandsire phrase. I'll be the candle holder and look on. The game was ne'er so fair, and I am done.
Come, we burn daylight. Ho!
Hey, that's not so.
I mean, sir, in delay, we waste our lives. In vain lie lights by day. Take our good meaning. For our judgment sits 5 times match, ere once in our 5 wits.
We mean well in going to this mass, but 'tis not wit to go.
Why, may one ask?
Dreamed a dream tonight.
And so did I.
Well, what was yours?
The dreamers often lie.
In bed, asleep, while they do dream things true.
Oh. Then I see Queen Mab hath been with you. She is the fairy's midwife, and she comes in shape no bigger than an agate stone on the forefinger of an alderman, drawn with a team of little atomy over men's noses as they lie asleep. Her chariot is an empty hazelnut, made by the joiner squirrel or old grub. Time out of mind, the fairies' couch makers. And in this state, she gallops, night by night, through lovers' brains. Then they dream of love, on courtiers' knees, that straight on curtsies dream, or lawyers' fingers, that straight dream on fees, or ladies' lips, that straight on kisses dream, which oft the angry Mab with blisters plagues,
for their breaths with sweetmeats tainted are. Sometimes she comes with a tide pig's tail, tickling a parson's nose as he lies asleep. And then he dreams of another benefice. Sometime she driveth o'er a soldier's neck, and then dreams he of cutting foreign throats, of breeches, emboscados, Spanish blades, of helps 5 fathoms deep. And then anon drums in his ear, at which he starts, wakes, being thus frighted, says a prayer or two, and sleeps again. This is that very Mab that plats the manes of horses in the night, and bakes the elk locks in foul, sluttish hairs, which once untangled, much misfortune bodes. This is the hag, when maids lie on their backs, that presses them and learns them first to bear, making them women of good carriage. This is she.
Peace, Mercutio, peace. No talks to nothing.
True. I talk of dreams, which are the children of an idle brain, begot of nothing but vain fantasy, which is as thin of substance as the air, and more inconstant than the wind, which woos.
You talk of blows us from ourselves. Come, supper is done. We will come too late.
I fear too early.
In my mind, this gives some consequence, yet hanging in the stars, so bitterly begin his fearful date with this night's revel, and expire the term of a despised life closed in my breast by some vile forfeit of untimely death. But that hath steerage my course, wrecked my sail. Onward, lusty gentlemen!
Strike, drum!
Where's Podpan that he helps not to take away?
When good manners shall lie in one or two men's hands, and they unwashed too, 'tis a foul thing.
Podpan!
Aye, boy! Ready! You are looked for and called for, asked for and sought for in the great chamber. We cannot be here and there too.
Welcome, gentlemen. Ladies that have their toes untrained with corn will walk about with you. Oh. Gentlemen, you are welcome. Come, musicians, play.
Who's that lady? The documents in hand of yonder knight? She doth teach the torches to burn bright. It seems she hangs by the cheek of night as a rich jewel in an Ethiop's ear. You too rich for use, for earth too dear. Is my heart love till now, or swear at sight? For I ne'er saw true beauty till this night.
This by his voice should be a Montague. Fetch me my rapier, boy. What? Dares this sling come hither covered in an antic face to fleer and scorn at our solemnity? Now, by the stock and honor of our kin, to strike him dead, I hold it not a sin.
Now enough, what shall you say?
Uncle, this is a Montague, our foe. A villain that is hither come in spite to scorn at our solemnity this night.
Young Romeo is it? 'Tis he, the villain Romeo.
Content thee, gentle touch, let him alone. He bears him like a portly gentleman, and, to say truth, Verona brags of him to be a virtuous and well-governed youth. I would not for the wealth of all this town here in my house, do him disparagement. Therefore, be patient. Take no note of him. It is my will, to which if thou respect, show a fair presence, and put off these frowns and ill-beseeming semblance for a peace.
It fits when such a villain is a guest. I'll not endure him.
He shall be endured. What good meaning boy, I say he shall. Go to. Am I the master here, or you? Go to, you weird set. Cock-a-hoop, you'll be the man.
Uncle, 'tis a shame.
Go to, go to. You are a saucy boy, is so indeed. This trick may chance to sting you, I know what. Be quiet, or more like, for shame, I'll make you quiet. But cheerly, my heart.
I will withdraw. But this intrusion shall, now seeming sweet, converts to bitterest gall.
If I do profane with my unworthiest hand this holy shrine, then the gentle sin is this. My lips, the blushing pilgrims ready stand to smooth that rough touch with tender kiss.
Oh, good pilgrim! You do wrong your hands too much. Which mannerly devotion shows in this? For saints have hands that pilgrims' hands do touch, and palm to palm is holy palmer's kiss.
We'll have saints not lips, and holy palmers too.
I, pilgrim, lips that they must use in prayer.
Oh, well then, dear saint, let lips do what hands do. They pray. Grant thou, let faith burn to spare.
Saints do not move, though grant for prayer's sake.
You will come. My prayers affect thy sake. Thus, from my lips, by thine, my sin is purged.
Oh, then have my lips the sin that they have took.
Sin from my lips. Trespass sweetly urged. Give me my sin again.
Madam, your mother craves a word with you.
What is her mother?
Married, bachelor. Her mother is the lady of the house, and a good lady, and wise, and virtuous. Yes, her daughter that you talked about. He that can lay hold of her shall have the chin.
She a Capulet? Dear account, my life is my foe's debt.
Away, be gone, the sport is at the best.
So I fear, more is my unrest.
Nay, gentlemen, prepare not to be gone. We have a trifling Cornish banquet towards. Esteemed so. Why then I thank you all. I thank you, honest gentlemen.
Hi.
Good night. Ah, come on then, let's to bed. I might stay. Perhaps it's late now for my rest.
Come hither, nurse. What is yon gentleman?
The son and heir of old Tiberio.
No, what's he that now is going out of door?
Mary, that I think beyond Petruchio.
Oh, what's he that follows here that would not dance?
I know not.
Don't ask his name. Oh, if he be merry yet, my grave is like to be my wedding bed.
His name is Romeo, and a Montague, the only son of your great enemy.
My only love sprung from my only hate. Too early seen, unknown, and known too late. Prodigious birth of love it is to me, that I should love a loathed enemy.
What's this? What's this?
A rhyme I learned ere now, one I danced with all.
You did. Nod. Come, let's away. The strangers all are gone.
Can I go forward when my heart is here? Turn back, dull earth, find thy center out.
How do those?
He is wise, and on my life hath stolen him home to bed.
Come, he came his way and left the orchard wall. Call him, good Mercutio.
Nay, I'll conjure too.
Romeo! Humors. Batman.
Dad.
Passion.
Cuckoo.
He heareth not, he stirreth not, he moveth not. I'll conjure thee by Rosaline's bright eye, by her high forehead, her scarlet lip, a fine foot, straight leg, quivering thigh, and the domains that there adjacent lie, that in thy likeness thou appear to us.
Hear thee, thou wilt anger him.
I conjure only but to raise him up.
Come, he hath hid himself amongst the trees to be consorted with the humorous night. Blind is his love, and best befits the dark.
Love be blind, love cannot hit the mark. Romeo, good night. Out of my truckle bed. This field bed is too cold for me to sleep. There we go.
How long? It is in vain to seek him here that he not to be found.
He jests at scars that never felt a wound. But soft, what light through yonder window breaks? 'Tis the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who's already sick and pale and grief that thou, her maid, are far more fair than she. Be not her maid, since she is envious. Her vestal livery is but sick and green, and none of the fools do wear it. Cast it off.
I'm serious.
It is my lady. Oh, it is my love. Oh, that she knew she were. She speaks, but says nothing. Her eye discourses. I will answer it. I am too bold. Not to me she speaks. Two of the fairest stars in all the heavens, having some business to entreat her eyes to sparkle in their spheres till they return. What if her eyes were there, they in her head? For the brightness of her cheek would shame those stars, as daylight doth a lamp. And her eye in heaven, through the airy region, streams so bright that birds would sing and think it were not night. See how she leans her cheek upon her hand? Oh, that I were a glove on that hand, that I may touch that cheek.
Ay me.
She speaks. Speak again, bright angel. For thou art as glorious to this night, being o'er my head as a winged messenger of heaven, unto the white, upturned, wondering eyes of mortals that fall back to gaze on him, as he bestrides the lazy pacing clouds and sails upon the bosom of the air.
Oh, Romeo. Romeo. Wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father, and refuse thy name. Or, if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Should I hear more? Should I speak?
Tis not thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, though not a Montague. What's Montague? It is nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. No, be some other name. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called, retain that dear perfection which he owes without that title. Romeo, doff thy name, and for that name which is no part of thee, take all myself.
I forget thy word.
Oh!
Call me but love,
and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth I never will be Romeo.
What man art thou, that thus bescreened in night so stumblest on my counsel?
By a name I know not how to tell thee who I am. My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself, because it is an enemy to thee. Had I it written, I would tear the word.
My ears have not yet drunk 100 words of that tongue's utterance, yet I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo? And a Montague?
Neither, fair maid, if either thee dislike.
How camest thou hither? Tell me, and wherefore? The orchard walls are high and hard to climb, and the place death, considering who thou art, if any of my kinsmen find me here.
With love's light wings did I o'erperch these walls, for stony limits cannot hold love out. And what love can do, that dares love attempt. Therefore thy kinsmen are no stop to me.
If they do see thee, they will murder thee.
Alas, lies more peril in thine eye, than 20 of their swords. But sweet, and I am proof against their enmity.
I would not for the world they saw thee here.
I have night's cloak to hide me from their eyes. Art thou love me? Let them find me here. My life were better ended by their hate than death corroded, wanting of thy love.
Thou know'st the mask of night is on my face. Else would a maiden blush to paint my cheek for that which thou hast heard me speak tonight. Fain would I dwell unformed. Fain deny what I have spoke. But farewell, compliment. Dost thou love me? Oh, I know thou wilt say aye, and I will take thy word. Though if thou swearest, thou mayest prove false. Oh, gentle Romeo, if thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully. Or, if thou thinkst I am too quickly won, I'll frown and be perverse and say thee nay, so thou wilt woo. But else, not for the world. In truth, fair Montague, I am too fond, and therefore thou mayest think my hater light, but trust me, gentlemen, I'll prove more true than those that have more coying to be strange. I should have been more strange, I must confess, but that thou overheardst ere I was ware, for true love's passion. Therefore pardon me, and not impute this yielding to light love, which the dark night hath so discovered.
Lady, by yonder blessed moon I vow.
Oh, swear not by the moon, but the inconstant moon that monthly changes of the circle orb, lest thy love prove likewise variable.
Well, what shall I swear by?
Do not swear at all. Or, if thou wilt, swear by thy gracious self, which is the god of my idolatry, and I'll believe thee.
My heart's dear love.
Well, do not swear. Though I joy in thee, I have no joy in this contract tonight. It is too rash, too unadvised, too sudden, too like the lightning that doth cease to be ere one can say it lightens. Sweet, good night. This bud of love, by summer's ripening breath, may prove a beauteous flower when next we meet. Good night. Good night. A sweet repose and rest unto thy heart as that within my breast.
Wilt thou leave me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction canst thou have tonight?
The exchange of thy love's faithful vow for mine.
I did give it thee before thou didst request it. Yet I would it were to give again.
Wilt thou try? For what purpose, love?
But to be frank, and give it thee again. Yet I do wish but for the thing I have. My bounty is as boundless as the sea. My love is deep. The more I give to thee, the more I have, for both are infinite. I hear some noise within. Dear love, adieu. Anon, good nurse! Sweet Montague, be true. Stay but a little. I will come again.
Oh, blessed night! I am feared, being in night, that all this is but a dream. Too flattering sweet to be substantial.
3 words, dear Romeo, and good night indeed. If that thy bent of love be honorable, thy purpose marriage, send me word tomorrow by one that I'll procure to come to thee, where and what time thou wilt be home to write. Then all my fortunes at thy foot I'll lay and follow thee, my lord, throughout the world. Anon, I come! But if thou meanst not well, I do beseech thee. By and by I come! Desist thy strife, and lead me to my grief. Tomorrow will I send.
Shall drive my soul.
1,000 times midnight.
1,000 times the worst to want thy light. Love, those towards love, we're going from there. Love, from love, towards school, with heavy looks.
Romeo!
My dear!
At 1 o'clock tomorrow shall I see you?
By the hour of 9.
I will not fail. 6:20 here till then. I have forgot why I didn't call you that.
Let me stay here till I remember.
I shall forget. To have thee still stand there, remembering how I love thy company.
And I'd still stay. To have thee still forget. Forgetting any home with this.
Oh, 'tis almost morning. I would have thee gone. I get no further than a wanton's bird that lets him hop a little from his hand, and with a silken thread plucks him back again. So loving, jealous of his liberty.
And would I were thy bird.
Sweet, so would I. Yet I should kill thee with much cherishing. Good night. Good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till it be morrow.
Sleep well in thine eye, peace in my breast. Would I were sleep and peace so sweet to rest. Hence will I to my ghostly friar sell his help to crave, and my dear hap to tell.
Well, now, ere the sun advance his burning eye, the day to cheer, the night's dank dew to dry, I must upfill this osier cage of ours with baleful weeds and precious juiced flowers. Oh, mickle is the powerful grace that lies in plants, herbs, stones, and their true qualities. For not so vile that on the earth that live, but to the earth some special good doth give, in or aught so good, but strained from that fair use, revolts from true birth, stumbling on abuse. Virtue itself turns vice, being misapplied, and vice, sometime by action dignified. Within the infant rind of this weak flower, poison hath residence and medicine power. For this, being smelt with that part, cheers each part. Being tasted, stays all senses with the heart. Two such opposed kings encamp them still in man as well as herbs, as grace and rude will. And where the worser is predominant, full soon the canker, death, eats up that plant.
Good morrow, Father.
Oh, benedict day. What early tongue so sweet saluteth me? Young son, it argues a distempered head so soon to bid good morrow to thy bed. Or, if not so, then here I hit it right. Our Romeo hath not been in bed tonight.
The last is true. The sweeter rest is mine.
Oh, God pardon sin. Was thou with Rosaline?
With Rosalind, my ghostly father? No. I forgot that name, and that name's love.
Oh, there's my good son. Now, but where's thou been then?
I'll tell thee, ere thou askest me again. I have been feasting with mine enemy, where on a sudden one hath wounded me that's by me wounded. Both are remedies in thy health and holy physic lie.
Be plain.
Then plainly know that my heart's dear love is set on the fair daughter of rich Capulet. As mine on hers, so hers is set on mine, and all combined, save what thou must combine by holy marriage. When and how and when we met, we wooed and made exchange of vow, I shall tell thee as she passed, but this I pray. Wilt thou consent to marry us today?
Holy St. Francis. What a change is here. Is Rosaline, that thou didst love so dear, so soon forsaken, young men's love that lies not truly in their hearts, but in their eyes. Jesus Christ! And what a deal of brine hath washed thy sallow cheeks for Rosaline. Lo, here upon thy cheek the stain doth sit of an old tear that is not washed off yet. And art thou changed? Pronounce this sentence then. The women may fall when there's no strength in men.
I pray thee chide me not.
Her I love now doth grace for grace, and love for love allow. The other did not so.
She knew well thy love did read by rote that could not spell. But come, a young waverer, come, go with me. In one respect I'll thy assistant be, that this alliance may so happy prove to turn your household's rancor to pure love.
Oh, come, let us hence. I stand on sudden haste, and wisely and slow, and they stumble and run fast. Where the devil should this Romeo be? Came he not home tonight?
Not to his father's. I spoke with his man.
Why, that same pale, hard-hearted wench, that Rosaline, torments him so that he will sure run mad.
Tybalt, the kinsman to old Capulet, had sent a letter to his father's house.
Challenge on my life.
Romeo will answer it.
Any man that can write may answer a letter.
Nay, he will answer the letter's master how he dares being dared.
Alas, poor Romeo, he is already dead, stabbed with a white wench's black eye, run through the ear with a love song, the very pin of his heart cleft with the blind bow boy's butt shaft. And is he a man to encounter Tybalt?
Why? What is Tybalt?
More than prince of cats. Oh, he's the courageous captain of compliments. He fights as you sing prick song. Keeps time, distance, proportion. Rest meaning his minimum rest. 1, 2, and the third in your bosom. A very butcher of a silk body. A duelist. A duelist. Ah, the immortal Passado, the Punto Reverso, the high!
Oh, here comes Romeo! Here comes Romeo!
Without his robe, like a dried herring. Oh, flesh, flesh, how art thou fishified? Signor Romeo, bonjour. There's a French salutation for your French slop. You gave us the counterfeit fairly last night.
Tomorrow to you both. Counterfeit did I give you?
The slip, sir, the slip. Can you not conceive?
Gentle Mercutio, my business was grave. In such a case as mine, a man may spring courtesy.
That's as much to say that such a case as yours constrains a man to bow in the hams.
Meaning to curtsy?
Thus most kindly hit.
Most courteous exposition.
Nay, I am the very pink of courtesy.
Pink for flower?
Right.
Well, then is my punk well flowered.
Sure wit. Follow me this jest now, till thou hast worn out thy cup, that when the single soul of it is worn, that the jest may remain after the wearing, solely singular.
Oh, single soul jest? Solely singular for the singleness.
Oh, come between us, good Benvolio. My wits faint.
Ah, switch and spurs, or I'll cry a match.
Nay, and our wits run the wild goose chase, I am done. For thou hast more of the wild goose in one of thy wits than, I am sure, I have in my whole 5. Was I with you there for the goose?
Thou wast not with me for anything when thou wast not there for the goose.
I'll bite thee by the ear for that jest.
Nay, good goose, bite not.
Oh! Why? Is not this better than groaning for love? Now art thou sociable. Now art thou Romeo.
Stop there, stop there.
Here's a goodly gear.
Peter. My fan, Peter.
Good, Peter. Hide her face, for her fan's the fairer face.
God, she could bow, gentlemen.
God give you good e'en, fair gentlewoman.
Oh, is it good e'en?
Which is no less, I'm sure, for the bawdy hand of the dial is now upon the prick of noon.
Out upon you! What a man are you!
One gentlewoman that God hath made himself to mar.
Gentlemen, can any of you tell me where I might find young Romeo?
I can tell you, but young Romeo will be older when you have found him than when you saw him. I am the youngest of that name, for faultful verse.
If you be me, sir, I desire some confidence with you. Oh, she will invite him to some supper.
A ball! A ball! A ball!
So ho! Romeo, will you come to your father's? We'll to dinner thither.
I will follow you.
And so, farewell, ancient lady. Farewell, lady, lady, lady.
Oh, scurvy knave. I pray you, what saucy merchant was that was so full of his ropery?
One good nurse that loves to hear himself talk, and will say more in a minute than he will stand to in a month.
And thou must stand by too and suffer every knave to use me at his pleasure.
I saw no man use you at his pleasure.
Scurvy knave! Oh, I pray you, sir, a word. And as I told you, my young lady bid me inquire you out. What she bid me say, I will keep to myself. But first, let me tell you, if you should lead her in a fool's paradise, as they say, it were a very gross kind of behavior, as they say, for the gentlewoman is young, and therefore, if you should deal double with her, truly it were an ill thing to be offered to any gentlewoman, and very weak dealing.
Well, commend me to thy lady and mistress. I protest unto thee.
Oh, Lord, Lord, she will be a joyful woman.
What wilt thou tell her? Thou dost not mark me.
I will tell her, sir, that you do protest, which, as I see it, is a gentlemanlike offer.
Bid her devise some means to come to shrift this afternoon. And there, at Friarhorn cell, will she be shrift and married.
Oh.
Here's for thy pains.
Oh, no, truly, sir, not a penny.
How do I say you shall?
This afternoon, sir, she shall be there.
Oh, and stay, good nurse, behind the abbey wall. For within the hour my man will be with thee, and bring thee cord made like tackled stair, which to the high top gallant of my joy must be my convoy in secret night. Oh, farewell. Be trusty, and not quit thy pains. Farewell. Commend me to thy lady.
Oh, now God in heaven bless you. Oh, hark you, sir.
What sayest thou, dear nurse?
Is your man secret? Did you ne'er hear say, two may keep counsel while putting one away?
Oh, warrant thee, my man's as true as steel.
Oh, well, sir, my mistress is the sweetest lady. Oh, Lord, which was a little prating thing. Oh, there is a nobleman in town, one Paris, that would fain lay knife aboard. I anger her sometimes and tell her that Paris is the proper man, but I warn you, when I say so, she looks as pale as any cloud in the versal world.
Commend me to thy lady.
Aye, 1,000 times. Peter, before and pace.
The clock struck 9 when I did send the nurse. In half an hour she promised to return. Perchance she cannot meet him. No, that's not so. No, she is lame! Love's heralds should be thoughts, which 10 times faster glide than the sun's beams, driving back shadows over the lowering hills. Now is the sun upon the highmost hill of this day's journey, and from 9 till 12 is 3 long hours, yet she is not come. Oh God, she comes! Thou good nurse! Oh, Lord. Why lookest thou sad? Though news be sad, yet tell them merrily. If good, thou shamest the music of sweet news by telling it to me with so sad a face.
I am a-weary. Give me leave a while. Oh, fine. How my bones ache. Oh, what a jaunt have I?
If thou hadst my bones and I thy news. Nay, come, I pray thee, speak. Good nurse, speak.
What haste? Can you not stay a while? Do you not see that I am out of breath?
How art thou out of breath when thou hast breath to say to me that thou art out of breath? The excuse that thou dost make in this delay is longer than the tale thou dost excuse. Is thy news good or bad? Answer to that. Say either, and I'll stay the circumstance. Let me be satisfied. It's good or bad?
Go down with me and sit down
Well,
with me.
you have made a simple choice. You know not how to choose a man. Romeo? No. Not he. Though his face be better than any man's, his leg excels all men's, and for a hand and a foot and a body, though they be not to be talked on, yet they are past compare. He's not the flower of courtesy, but I'll warrant him as gentle as a lamb. Go thy ways, wench, serve God. What, have you dined at all?
What? No, but all of this I didn't know before. What says he of our marriage? What of that?
Oh, Lord, how my head aches. What a head have I? It beats as it would fall in 20
I don't know.
pieces. Oh, my back.
I don't know.
Oh,
No.
t'other side.
No.
My back. My back. Oh, assure your heart for sending me about to catch my death with jolting up and down.
If they... I am sorry that thou art not well. Sweet, sweet nurse. Tell me, what says my love?
Your love says, like an honest gentleman, and a courteous, the kind, and the handsome, and I'll warrant a virtuous. Where is your mother?
Oh, where is my mother? Why, she is within. Where should she be? How oddly thou repliest that your love says, like an honest gentleman, where is my mother?
Oh, God's lady, dear, you so hot. Mary, come up, I trow. Is this the poultice for my aching bones? Henceforward, do your messages yourself.
Oh, you're such a coil. Come! What says Romeo?
Have you got leave to go to shrift today?
I have.
Then hie you hence to Friar Lawrence's cell. There stays a husband to make you a wife. Oh, now comes the wanton blood up in your cheeks. Hie you to church. I must another way, to fetch a ladder by the which your love must climb a bird's nest soon when it is dark. Oh, I am the drudge and toil in your delight. Oh, but you shall bear the burden soon at night. Go, out to dinner, hie you to the cell.
Hie to high fortune, honest nurse, farewell.
So smile the heavens upon this holy act, but after hours with sorrow chide us not.
Amen, but come when sorrow can. Cannot countervail the exchange of joy that one short minute in her sight gives me. Do but join our hands in holy marriage, and love devouring death do what he dares. It is enough I may call her mine.
Such violent delights have violent ends, and in their triumph die, like fire and powder, which as they kiss, consume. Therefore, love moderately. Long love doth so. Too swift arrives as tardy as too slow.
Good even to my ghostly confessor.
Romeo shall thank thee, daughter, for us both.
Ah, truly, yes. The measure of thy love be heaped like mine, and that thy skill be the more to blazon it, and sweeten with thy breath this neighbor air, and that rich music's tongue unfold the imagined happiness that both receive and ire in this dear encounter.
Conceit, more rich in matter than in words, brags of his substance for adornment. And but beggars that can count their worth. But my true love has grown to such excess, I cannot sum up some of half my wealth.
Hey, come with me, and we will make short work. For by your leaves, you shall not be left alone till Holy Church incorporate two in one.
I pray thee, good Mercutio, let's retire. The day is hot. The capitals are abroad, and if we meet, we should not escape a brawl. For now, these hot days, is the mad blood stirring.
Thou art like one of those fellows that, upon entering the confines of a tavern, claps me his sword upon the table and says, God send me no need of thee. And by the operation of the second cup, draws him upon the drawer when indeed there is no need.
Am I like to such a fellow?
Oh, come. Thou art as hot in thy mood as any in Italy, and as soon moved to be moody, and as soon moody to be moved.
And what do?
Nay, and there were two such, we would have none shortly, for the one would kill the other.
By my head, here come the Capulets.
By my heel, I care not.
Follow me close, for I will speak to them. Gentlemen, good evening. A word with one of you.
And but one word with one of us? Couple it with something. Make it a word and a blow.
You shall find me apt enough to that, sir, and you will give me occasion.
Could you not take some occasion without giving?
Mercutio, thou consortest with Romeo.
Consort? What? Dost thou make us minstrels? And thou makest minstrels of us? Look to hear nothing but discords. Here's my fiddlestick. Here's that shall make you dance. Zoons! Consort!
You talk here in the public haunt of men. Either withdraw unto some private place, or reason coldly of your grievances, or else depart. Here all eyes do gaze upon us.
Men's eyes are made to gaze, and let them look. I will not budge for no man's pleasure eye.
Well, peace be with you, sir. Here comes my man. Romeo, the love I bear thee can afford no better term than this. Thou art a villain.
Tybalt, the love that I bear thee doth much excuse appertaining rage to such a greeting. Villain am I none. For farewell, I see thou knowest me not, boy.
This shall not excuse the injuries thou hast done me. Therefore turn and draw.
I protest I've done thee no injury, but love thee more than thou canst devise, so thou shalt know the reason for my love. And so, good Capulet, whose name I tender as dearly as mine own, be satisfied.
No, I should be loud and
Oh,
I could
come!
sing.
Dishonorable, vile submission!
Yeah, I want to go
Tybalt,
to your house.
you rat
and stay.
catcher! Will you walk?
What wouldst thou have with me?
Good king of cats, nothing but one of your 9 lives. Will you pluck your sword out of his pilcher by the ears? Make haste, lest mine be about your ears ere it be out.
I am for you.
Put thy rapier up.
Come, sir, your passado.
Gentlemen, the prince expressly hath forbid this banding in Verona streets. Tybalt, hold! Gentle Mercutio! Gentlemen, for shame! For madness outrage! Tybalt! Mercutio! Away, Tybalt!
I'm hurt. The plague of both your houses! I am sped. Is he gone? And hath nothing?
Why art thou hurt?
Aye. A scratch. But 'tis enough.
courage, man. The hurt cannot be much.
No, it is not so deep as a well, nor wide as a church door, but 'tis enough. 'Twill serve. Ask for me tomorrow, and you shall find me a grave man. I am peppered, I warrant, for this world. A plague about your houses! Zoons, a rat, a dog, a mouse, a cat to scratch a man to death. Why the devil came you between us? I was hurt under your arm, thought all for the best. Help me in some house, Benvolio, or I shall faint. The plague about your house!
Is that your house?
They have made worms meat of me. I have it. Soundly too.
At the house.
Your house is.
This gentleman, such a sincere ally, my very friend, hath got this mortal heart in my behalf. My reputation stained by Tybalt's slander. Tybalt, but an hour hath been my cousin, our Juliet. Thou hast made me effeminate, and in thy temper softened valor's steel.
Oh, Romeo. Romeo. Brave Mercutio is dead. That gallant spirit hath aspired the clouds that too untimely here did scorn the earth.
The day's black fate on other days doth depend. This but begins the woes that others must end.
Oh, here comes the furious Tybalt back again.
Alive in triumph, and Mercutio slain. Tybalt! Take back that villain that late thou gavest me. For Mercutio's soul is but a little ways above our heads, waiting for thine company. Either thou, or I, or both must go with him.
Thou wretched boy that didst consort him here, shalt with him hence.
This will determine that.
I don't want to go in your house. I don't want to go in your house.
Why dost thou stand amazed? The prince will doom thee dead if thou art taken. Hence, begone, away!
I am fortune's fool!
Why dost thou stay?
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a 15-minute intermission. Before you go, I want to let you know I've been kind of tracking the radar as the first act is progressing. I know you probably felt a couple little sprinkles. The good news is, by the time we come back for the second act, we'll be in the clear for the rest of the night. Thank you for sticking with us, and we'll see you for Act 2 in about 15.
You're usually pretty good during plays. What are you doing?
Yeah. It's dark all night.
It is dark all night. Alright, when the play starts again, you have to kind of be a little bit quiet. But over here, you have more freedom over here, okay? You can't go down there until the play is over, okay? If you're really good, we'll take a walk through there before we leave, okay? Through the stage. That's all it is, it's just a stage, honey. But yeah, that's their house. Alright, over here we're not by as many people. Karina, see the hill? Stay away from the hill. Come back here. Look behind you, honey. There's a big hill. Be careful. Go pull down that hill. See how big steep the hill is? So get hurt.
Now sober-suited matron all in black, and learning how to lose a winning match played for a pair of stainless maidenhood. The strange love for bold, make true love acted simple modesty. Come night, come Romeo, come thou day and night, but thou will lie upon the wings of night. A new soul upon a raven's back. Come gentle night, come loving black-browed night, give me my Romeo. And then I shall die. And have not little stars, and he shall make the face of heaven so fine that all the world will be in love with night, but pay no worship to the garish sun. Oh, I have bought the mansion of a love, but not possessed it. And though I am sold, not yet enjoyed.
That name certainly had murdered her instant. Tell me, in what vile part of this anatomy doth my name lodge? Tell me that I might sack the hateful man. Oh, my desperate hand! Art thou a man? Thy form cries out thou art, thy tears are womanish. Thy wild acts denote the unreasonable fury of a beast. Unseemly woman in a seeming man, and a seeming beast in seeming both. But thou hast amazed me. By my holy order, I thought thy disposition better tempered. Hast thou slain Tybalt? Then wilt thou slay thyself, and slay thy lady that in thy life lives, by doing damned hate upon thyself? What? Rouse thee, man! Thy Juliet is alive. For whose dear sake thou wast but lately dead. And there art thou happy. Tybalt would kill thee, but thou must lose Tybalt. There art thou happy. The law that threatened death becomes thy friend and turns it to exile. There art thou happy.
You have to be quiet, Karina.
You her best array, but like a misbehaved and sullen wench. Thou pounce upon thy fortune and thy love. Take heed.
Did you get grass anymore?
Take heed. For such die miserable.
That's the moment.
Go. Give thee to thy love as was decreed. Send her chamber hence and comfort her, but look thou stay not till the watch be set. For then thou canst not pass to Mantua, where thou shalt live till we can find a time to blaze your marriage, reconcile your friends, beg pardon of the prince, and call thee back with 1,000 times more joy than thou wentst forth in lamentation. Now go before, nurse. Send me to thy lady, and bid her hasten all the house to bed, which heavy sorrow makes me act. Romeo is coming.
Oh, Lord, I could stay here all the night to hear good counsel. Oh, what learning is. Oh, my Lord, I will tell my lady you will come.
I don't want to sit down.
Make a noise.
Stop making noise.
How you make haste?
Oh, go ahead, tonight.
No more.
Sojourn in Mantua. I'll find out your man, and he shall signify from time to time every good happening to the citizens here. What do you got here? Good night.
What that a joy past joy calls out on me.
We're a grief too great to part with thee.
Farewell.
Oh. Wow.
Let me do this again.
I will. Now remind her that tomorrow night she is up in heaviness.
I will make a desperate dinner for my child.
Chicken or a white or a cocoa or
What? Don't you do it. There you go to bed. The
Cocoa?
flames are here of
Quiet,
mine.
please.
Son Paris love. And bid her
understand?
mark you me on Wednesday next. What day is it? Monday. Monday? Ha! Ha!
and why?
Then be quiet.
Thursday. But what say you Thursday? Thursday here. Go you to Juliet, so you go to bed. My lord, light me to my chamber, ho! For which is so very late, it will seem early by and by. Good night.
Some wagons.
Okay. There you go.
He's got back.
You just got back from a long journey? I know, I saw you walking.
It's not yet near day. It was the nightingale, and not the lark that pierced the beautiful hollow of thine ear. Nightly she sings on yon pomegranate tree. And believe me, love,
Just going for a walk.
It was the lark, herald of the morn, no nightingale.
Good night, James.
When these streaks we waste, separate clouds of yonder east.
Good night, James.
Good night,
Candles are
Karina.
burned out. The jockin' day stands tiptoe on the misty mountain tops. It's the dawn and live. They
Hey.
and I.
I just got back.
light is not dead.
I know, I saw. You went on a long journey, huh?
I know
Have some
it.
raisins?
It is a meteor that the sun exhales. To be this night a torch bearer. And like we all have ways near to us. But therefore stay
Good night,
dead.
babies.
For thou needs not to be gone.
Let me change.
I just
Let
got
me put to death
I just got back.
From a long journey. It
I'll
sounds
say that
like
young gray is not the morning's eye, but 'tis the veil reflected to his brow. But I
Good night,
no
James.
to greet the
Good night,
vaulted
Karina.
heaven high above our head. Nor care to take the freedom.
Good night,
Come death,
James.
welcome.
Good night.
Juliet will have it so. How is my soul? Come, let's talk. It is not day.
I just got back.
It is.
I got back.
My head speaks on away. It is the lark that seems so out of tune. Straining harsh chords and pleasing sharps.
Good night, James.
Good night, Karina.
Stop not so, for she divided us. Oh, now be gone. More light and light it grows.
Light and light, more dark and dark our woes.
Madam, nurse, Lady Mother is coming.
She hasn't cracked her.
The day is broke.
He's
Be
got
merry
that.
about.
Yeah, I know, I saw.
Window, the day in, so let light out.
Farewell. Farewell. One kiss and I'll send.
I don't crack her.
I'll get you crackers.
Marco, Marco! Lord! Lord! Hi!
I want some raisins.
Okay, come here.
Do you have some
I was
raisins?
here for me every day
I
now.
want some
For
here.
a minute, there are many days.
Thank you.
By this count, I don't be much in years ere I again hold my
Yes,
hand.
Farewell. I will admit no opportunity that will convey my Cretan's love to thee.
Nothing is wrong shall ever meet again.
That's how it's not.
Good night, James.
Karina.
Forces in our time to come.
Is it in your car seat?
I've been ill
Good
and
night,
dying
James.
soul. But methinks I see thee now.
Good
Thou
night,
art so
James.
low as one dead in the bottom of a tomb. And when my eyesight fails, around me is pale.
When trust me, love, in thy eyes, so do you.
Dry sorrow drinks our blood. Do.
Oh, daughter.
Taco, 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 taco.
Why, how now, Juliet?
Madam, I am not well.
Evermore weeping for your cousin's death. What? Wilt thou waft him from his grave with tears? And if thou couldst not let him live. Therefore have done. Some grief so much love, much grief so fearsome want to quit.
Yet let me weep for such a feeling loss.
Well, child, thou weepst not so much for his death as that the villain lives that slaughtered him.
What villain, madam?
That same villain,
I'm
Romeo.
going to go out.
God forgive him. I do with all my heart. Yet on a man like he doth grieve my heart.
That is because the traitor murderer lives.
I
Out
cannot
to
reach his
something.
hands.
Then
Would none, but I might avenge my cousin's death.
We will have vengeance for it, fear thou not. What?
I came over.
Long journey.
And joy comes well in such a needy time. What are they? Beseech your ladyship.
Well, thou hast been careful, father, child. One, to put thee from thy heaviness, hath sorted out a sudden day of joy, that thou expectst not, nor I look not for.
In happy time when they pass.
Good night,
My child. Early next Thursday morn, the gallant, young, and noble gentleman, the county Paris, at St. Peter's Church, shall happily make thee there
My
his
God.
It
bride.
is. Do you want to sit on it?
That's not almost caught.
No,
By
it's not.
St. Peter's Church and Peter too, he shall not make me there a joyful bride. I wonder if this haste
That
that I must wed ere
my
he should be husband comes to lose.
Yep, you can. If you
No, I
want to.
pray you, tell my golden father, madam, I will not wed yet. And when I do, I swear it shall be Romeo, whom you know I hate, rather than Paris. These are news indeed. See where he comes.
Tell him so yourself, and see how he will take it at your hand.
Oh, now, conduit girl. What? Still in tears, evermore showering. One little body now comes with a bark, a sea, a wind. But still thy eyes, I may call the sea, your ever flow with tears. The bark thy body is sailing into salt. Blood, wind, thy sighs, who, raging with thy tears, and they with them without some calm, will overset thy tempest-tossed body. Now, what have you delivered to her our decree?
Aye, sir, but she will not. She gives you thanks. I would the fool were married to her grave.
Go on down.
Oh. Take me with you, wife. How? Does she not give us thanks? Is she not proud? Does she not count her blessed? Unworthy as she is, that we have wrought, so worthy as that it will be her bride.
Not proud you have.
I'm watching the play. I'm watching the play.
I see. Wait, it's in the It's almost over.
How?
It's almost over.
Mm-hmm.
What is this? Proud, and I thank you, and I thank you not, and yet not proud. Mistress Minion, you thank me, no thanking, no proud me, no proud. But settle your fine joints then Thursday next to go with Paris to St. Peter's Church, or I will drag you on a hurdle thither. Out, you green, sickly
I'm
spirit,
cooking it
out, you
black.
baggage, tallow face.
Why, what? Are you mad?
Good father, I beseech you on my knees. Hear me with patience, but to speak a word.
I'll tell you what. Get me to church on Thursday, or never after. Look me in the face. Speak not, reply not, do not answer me, my fingers. Wife, scarce for us bless the God and let us but his only child. But now I see one is one too much, and that we have a curse in having her out on our hill.
Wow, wow, wow,
You are to
wow,
blame my lord to rape her so.
And why, my lady, hold your tongue. Good prudence, smatter with your gossips. Go.
I speak no
God
truth.
of good Eve.
I will not speak.
Haste! you mumbling fool, utter no gravity or a gossip's bull, for here we need it not.
You are too hot.
Oh, Fred, it makes me mad.
Just set him down.
Day, night, hour, tide, work, play alone, in company, still my care has been to have her matched. And having now, I did a gentleman of noble parentage, a fair young dame, youthful and nobly lined, stuffed, as they say, with honorable parts, to a portion, as one thought was rich a man, and then to have a wretched puling fool, a whining nabbit in a fortune slender to answer, I'll not wed, I cannot love, I am too young, I pray you pardon me, and you'll not wed. I'll pardon you, rave where you will, you shall not house with me. Look to it, think not, I do not use to jest. Thursday is near, lay hand on heart, advise, and you be mine, I'll give you my friend, and you be not. Hang, beg, starve, die in the streets! For by my soul, I'll ne'er acknowledge thee, nor what is mine shall never do thee good. But think you, I'll not be forsworn.
Is there no pity sitting in the clouds that sees in the bottom of my grief?
I said,
Sweet
build
my
a
mother,
better
not
world.
away.
I said,
Delay
build
this
a
marriage
better
for
world.
a week, or if you do not, make the bridal bed in that dim monument where Dibble lies.
Talk not to me, for I'll not speak a word.
Far,
Karina, sit down.
For I have done
far.
I see that.
And really close.
Oh, nurse,
Really?
You're allowed to be quiet.
shall this be prevented? My husband is hurt, my baby
Yeah.
headed.
Be quiet.
Comfort me! Counsel me! Alack! The heaven to practice gratitude upon so soft a subject as myself. What sayest thou? Hast thou not a word of joy? Some comfort, nurse!
Here it is. Romeo is banished, and all the world to nothing that he dares ne'er come back to challenge you. What to do? It needs must be by still. Then since the case so stands, and now it does, I think it best you married with the count. Romeo said,
Jojo?
Sit down.
"Evil madam hath not grieved Share and I as hard as that, beshrew my very heart. I think you are happy in this second marriage. For it sells your first.
Yes, ravens.
Dead. What were as living her as living near and you no use of him. Speakest thou from thy heart? Aye. And from my soul too, I'll beshrew them both. Amen. Yeah. Well, thou hast comforted me marvelous much.
Karina,
Tell my lady I am gone.
get back here. Sit
My
down.
father to Briar Lord South.
Not your
Make confession.
No.
Mary.
Far. Far, Mama.
Ancient damnation! Oh, most wicked being! Is it more sin to wish me thus forsworn? Or for praise the work of that same tongue which she hath praised him with, above compare, so many thousand times? Go, counselor! Thou in my bosom henceforth art slain. I require myself no humility. As all else are, myself have power to die.
On Thursday, sir. Because the time is very short.
My father Capulet will have it so.
Send them down in the water.
You say you do not know the time?
Even divorce.
I like it not. Immoderate excuses for civil debt.
Ow.
Or would I knew not why it should be slow.
Oh, look, sir! Here comes the lady toward my cell. Happily met, my lady and my wife.
That may be, sir, when I make me a wife.
That lady must be out on Thursday.
What must be, shall we?
That's a certain text.
Come you to make confession to this father?
To answer that, I should confess to you.
Chocolate around pepper.
I will confess to you that I love him.
So will you. I'm sure that you love me.
If I do so, it will be of more price being spoke behind your back than to your face.
Or so. That is much of you to see.
The tears about small victory by that, but I will support it. It is no slander, sir. It is the truth. And what I spake it to my face.
That face is mine.
Get around. Don't take me any.
It is not my own. Are you at leisure, Holy Father, now, or shall I come to you at evening mass?
My Mr. Thursday fetch his daughter now. For my lord, we must retreat the time alone. God's shield not to disturb devotion. Juliet, on Thursday early will I rouse you. Till then, adieu. And keep this.
Don't watch it. Don't watch it. Don't watch it.
Shut the door. When we now have done so, come and weep with me. Past hope, past care, past hell.
Oh, Juliet! I already know thy grief. It strains me past the compass of my wits. I hear thou must, and nothing may prorogue it, on Thursday next, be married to this county.
Now tell me not that thou hearest of this, unless thou tell me how I may prevent it. If in thy wisdom thou canst give no help, do thou recall my resolution wise, and with this knife I'll help it presently. God joined my heart and Romeo's. Thou, our head, and
Joe.
by thee to Romeo's seal, shall be the label to intervene. Or my true heart with treacherous revolt turn to another, this shall slay them both. Be not so long to speak, I long to die. If what thou speak, speak not of remedy.
I find to vote with rather than to marry County Paris. Thou hast the strength of will to slay thyself? But it is likely thou wilt undertake a thing like death to chide away this shame, if thou darest. I'll give thee remedy.
Bid me weep rather than marry Paris of the battlements of any tower, and I will do it, without fear or doubt, to live an unstained wife to my sweet love.
Hold then. Just hold. Marry. Marry Paris. Wednesday is tomorrow. Tomorrow night. Look that thou lie alone. And let not the nurse lie with thee in thy chamber.
Baby, I could.
Take thou this vial, be when in bed, and this distilling liquid drink thou all. And presently through all thy veins, so that a cold and drowsy humor, where no pulse shall keep his native progress, but surcease. No warmth, no breath shall testify thy bliss. And in this borrowed likeness of shrunk death, thou shalt continue 42 hours, and then awake as from a pleasant sleep. Now, when the bridegroom in the morning comes to rouse thee from thy bed, there art thou dead. And thou wilt be taken to that ancient vault where all the kindred of the Capulets lie. And in the meantime, till Romeo by our letters know our drift, and hither shall he come, and that very night shall he and I watch thy waking, and he will bear thee hence to Mantua, in which regard I'll send a crier to speed with Mantua to write letters to thy lord.
Oh, give me strength and strength to help aboard. Farewell, dear father.
So many guests invited here are we. We shall be much unfurnished for this time. What, is my daughter gone to Friar Lawrence?
I forsooth.
Well, he may chance to do some good on her. Self-will Peter's harlotry it is.
Let's see where she comes from, shrift with a merry look.
Now, my headstrong, where have you been gadding?
Where I have learned me to repent the sin of disobedient opposition to you and your behests, and am enjoined by holy Lawrence to fall prostrate here and beg your pardon. Pardon, I beseech you. Henceforward I am ever ruled by you.
Send for the county. Go, tell them of this. I'll have this knot picked up tomorrow morning.
I met the youthful lord at Lawrence cell, and bade him what becoming love I might, not o'erstepping the bounds of modesty.
Why, I am glad of it. Well, stand up. This is as should be.
Nurse, will you go into my closet to help me sort such needful ornaments as you think fit to furnish me tomorrow?
Not till Thursday. There is time enough.
Go, nurse, go with her. We'll to church tomorrow.
We shall be short in our provisions. 'Tis now near night.
Hush, I will stir up doubt, and all things shall be well, and warrant me wife. And wondrous light, since the same wayward girl is so reclaimed.
But, gentle nurse, I pray thee, leave me to myself tonight, for I have need of many orisons to move the heavens to smile on my state, which, well thou knowest, is cross, full of sin.
Oh, daughter, are you busy? Need you my help?
No, madam, we have called such necessaries as are behooveful for our state tomorrow. So please you, let me now be left alone, and let the nurse sit up with you this night, for I am sure you have your hands full all in this so sudden business.
Get thee to bed and rest, for thou hast need.
Farewell. God knows when we shall meet again. And a thick, cold fear reels through my veins that almost freezes up the heat of life. I will call her back again to comfort me. Nurse! Now, what should she do here? My dismal scene, I needs must act alone. Come, Vile. What if this mixture does not work at all? Shall I be married then tomorrow morning? No. It's not the
Let's go going forward.
Fire has suddenly ministered to
Follow
every
around with
blessing
me.
this marriage to his honor because he married me towards Romeo.
It's literally almost over.
Here it is.
Just sit down and
And
watch
yet
it.
he thinks it should not, but he has still been tied up.
Want to do it again?
How if, when I am laid in the tomb, I should wait before Romeo comes to redeem me? That's a fearful choice. Shall I not then be stifled in the vault? To whose foul mouth no wholesome air breathes in, and there die, strangled there by Romeo comes?
Sit down.
Seeking out Romeo that did spit his body upon the rapier's point. Stay, Gibble! Stay! Romeo! Romeo!
Very long journey. Next one's food.
Here's drink. A drink to thee.
Keep your hand in the basket falls down. It's no big deal. It's okay. It's okay.
Good faith, 'tis day. The county will be here. Nurse! Wife! What ho? Nurse, I say!
Karina, here.
Go and wait with Juliet. Go and trim her up. I'll go and tap in Paris. Make haste. Make haste. The bridegroom has come already. Make haste. haste, I say.
Mistress! What mistress? Juliet? Oh, that's my warrant if she. My lamb! My lady! Find slug a bed. My love, I say.
I have full mouth and I
Sweetheart. Why, I'll sleep for
and I have full mouth.
Just
Mary and Alas! Alas! Help! Help! My lady's dead! Oh! Where did ever I was born? My lord! My lady! What noise is this? Oh, the vengeful day! What is the matter? Look! Look! Oh, me, oh, me. My child? My only life? Goodbye! Look up or I will die with thee! Help! Help! Oh, help!
For shame, great tears over Mona's crown.
She's dead! Deceased! She's dead! Oh, my agony! She's dead! She's dead! She's dead!
Her blood is settled. Her joints are stiff. Life and England have long been separated. Death lies on her like an untimely blossom upon the sweetest flower of all the fruit.
Oh, woeful time!
Death that attain her hence to make me wail, ties up my tongue and will not let me speak.
Come, bride, ready to go to church.
Ready to go, but never to return. Oh, son, the night before that wedding day, had death laid beside my face, you are flower that she was deflowered by him. That is my son-in-law, that is my heir, my daughter he hath wedded. I will die and leave him all life, leaving all is death. And I thought long to see the woman's face. Sight is this. If you got it, divorce it, wrong it, spite it, slay it. Oh, detestable death, I leave thee, God. Oh, me, my overthrow. Oh, life, not life, but love is death.
But one, for voice and solace in that cruel death have catched it from the sight.
All things that merely ordained festival turn from their altars to black funeral are instruments to melancholy bell, a wedding cheer to a sad burial, a sullen wind, sullen burden stay, a bridal flower served for a buried corpse.
Stop it. It's not yours.
To the contrary. Everyone prepare to follow the fair course unto her grave and in her best array. There heard the church.
Hello. My doctor.
Sleep, my dreams expresses some joyful news in hand. My bosom Lord is slightly.
I'm going.
All the days,
Hey,
unaccustomed spirit lifts me. Cheerful thoughts. That man thinks breathe such life
Karina, please sit
my
down.
lips that I revive. Was an emperor.
Please sit down. Please. It's almost
rich
over.
is love itself
You did pretty good.
but love's
It's almost
shadows
over.
are so
Okay?
rich in joy.
That's that.
News from
Everyone's
Verona!
trying to watch the
How
film.
now about
Sit
this
down.
up? Is that a free letter to the fire?
I got it. We got it. Be special.
How doth my Julia? That I have to
Okay?
say,
And
for
then be a
nothing
special
can
experience
be
between the both of us.
She is well, and nothing can be ill. The sound of sleep sits at his monument. There are fucking angels' lips. That song you made no one to think would fall presently to books to tell it you.
That's all I'm asking you to do. Stop laughing, please. Please. Okay? You can
Then
walk
I
around and
defy you, stars!
Stop it. You bite yourself?
I will lie.
Yeah, but I didn't realize.
Thoughts of desperate men. I do remember an apothecary. And hereabouts he dwells.
It's almost over.
When looks and noting this penetrating eyes to myself, said, and if a man did need a poison now, sudden sale is death in Mantua. Here's a catered wretched selling him. And now this same greedy man must sell it me. If I do recall, this should be his lodging. What ho, apothecary! Who calls so loud? Come hither, man.
No weapon.
Thou
Okay,
art
fine,
poor.
just be quiet.
Poor.
You gotta be quiet.
40 ducats.
You got to.
Give me a dram of poison. Soon speeding gear as would disperse itself through all the things the world weary taker may fall dead. Such mortal drugs I have. But Mantua's law is just the world is not my friend, nor the world's laws. The world affords no law to make thee rich. Then be not poor, but break it and take this. My poverty was not my will consent, and I pay thy poverty and not thy will. Put this in any liquid thing you will and drink it off. Have you the strength of 20 men, it will dispatch you straight. Where's that go?
There's one here, and he's gonna drink the
Worse
poison.
poison to men's souls. Doing more murder in
Yeah,
this
Julia
loathsome
decided.
world than these poor compounds thou canst not sell.
Wait, Romeo's gonna die soon.
Very well. Buy food and get thyself some flesh.
What's he gonna do?
Mommy is gonna die soon.
Order.
Romeo's gonna die soon.
Go with me to Julia's bird.
Did he have poison
For
or something?
there,
What's he gonna do?
I must use
Yeah,
thee.
his wife just died. Look at, he ran away. Oh, look at, there's Julia. She's gonna be going to the church.
Joey got Joey is gonna
Holy Franciscan friar,
die
brother, ho.
soon.
Julia's
Thanks to
dead.
the voice of Friar John. Welcome from Mantua. What says Romeo, Lord? His line be writ. Give me his letter.
Are going to find a barefoot brother out, one of our orders to associate me here in the city, visiting the sick. And finally, the searchers of the town, suspecting that we both were in the house where the infectious pestilence
Let
raged,
me
sealed
die.
up the door and would not let us
Yeah,
forth,
Julia died.
so that my speed to Mantua there was stayed.
Bear my letter then to Romeo.
I could not send it. Here it is, nor find messenger to bring it to you.
That's what we're watching. She died.
Happy fortune. By my brotherhood, this letter was not nice.
but full of charge, of dear import, and the neglecting it may do much danger.
So we
My
was
God, go
gonna
hence,
die.
get me an iron crow and bring it straight into my cell. Brother, I will bring it thee.
So she died, and now
Now
Romeo.
must I to the monument alone. Within this 3 hours will fair Juliet wake. Truly not that Romeo had no notice of these accidents. But I will write again to Mantua, and keep her at my cell till Romeo come.
Yeah.
We're moving forth.
Thank
Close
God.
to a dead man's tomb.
Oh. This is left. Early in the morning, see that deliver it to my lord and father. Give you the light. Now, upon thy life, I charge thee, whate'er thou hearest or seest, stand all aloof and do not interrupt me in my thoughts. But if thou, jealous, dost return to cry what I call the same thing to thee. I will tear thee, just by God, sleep, because the churchyard with thy name. I will be gone, sir, and not troubled. So shalt thou show me friendship.
I believe.
Karina.
I get down.
Exactly. Farewell, good fellow.
For all this shame, I'll hide me hereabout. This looks I fear, this intense I doubt.
I'm playing a fairy gun. I'm playing
Just pay your pilot.
game, okay.
Feasting presents of life.
Into her place.
The manner at the point of death that they've been married. Which their keeper calls the lightning before death. Probably they call this a lightning.
Romantic. Julie died. Julie died.
She's gonna die soon.
Thy breath hath no power yet upon thy beauty. No, conscience.
Joey died.
Then beauty's ended, and yet crimson in thy lips and in thy cheeks, and death's pale flag is not offensive there.
Joey
Why art thou yet so fair?
didn't die.
Well, I believe that
Joey
unsuccessful death is
didn't die
amorous.
in the water.
The lean of horrid monster keeps thee here in dark to be his paramour. For fear of that, I still shall stay with you. Never again in this palace of dim light depart again. Here will I remain. Ship, the open inauspicious stars, and this blue weary sealed with righteous kiss, a dateless bargain of engrossing death.
Then they have watched what? After and they have you have no why modern day
Oh, Drew, apothecary! Thy drugs are quick!
Julia's gonna die
With a kiss.
soon.
Die!
Did he got off the chair?
St. Francis be my speed! How often have my old feet stumbled at graves! Oh, who's there?
Here's one, a friend, and one that you know well.
Bliss be upon you. Tell me, good my friend, what torches yonder vainly lends his light to grubs and eyeless skulls? As I discern, it burneth in the Keppel's monument.
It doth so, holy sir, and there's my master, one that you love.
Who is it?
Romeo.
Wow.
Go with me to the vault.
I dare not, sir.
My master knows not, but I am gone from hence, and fearfully did menace me with death if I did stay to look on his intents.
Stay then, I'll go alone. Fear comes upon me. Oh, much I fear some ill, unfortunate thing.
I have a broom.
Sit down. Karina.
No, I have a
Oh, okay,
broom.
but say it quietly. Sit down. Karina.
A broom.
Where is my lord? I know well where I should be, and there I am. Where is my Romeo? Who's there?
What is the noise? The lady, come from that. Yes, of death, contagion, and unnatural sleep. A greater power than we can contradict hath thwarted our intents. Come away! Thy husband in thy bosom, here lies dead. Say not the question, for the watch is coming. Come, go, good Juliet. I can no longer stay.
No! Get thee gone, for I will not away.
Be careful. Come on, I found.
Sit down.
What's here?
Karina, I will spank you, I swear. Sit down.
Poison, I see, hath been his timeless end.
Hello.
Cheryl, drunk all of the
Hello.
only drop to help me after.
Then that's on the waiting.
Hand me some poison and I'll take on him to make me die with a restorative. I lived so long. Get on, this way. He ain't noisy.
Why? Are you sad?
I'm very sad that you're not listening to me.
Happy dagger. This is thy sheath. Bear rust and let me die.
Thank you. Sit down and watch. Like it's the end soon. It's almost over. Okay?
You are sad.
Because you're not listening to me, yeah. Very sad.
I'm no mama.
You're the baby. You're supposed to listen.
I'm mama.
Warm and newly dead who hath here lain this 2 days buried.
I told you
Go.
Wednesday.
Prince, run to the cabinet. Let's raise up the Montague. Some other search.
Here is a friar who trebles, sighs, and weeps. We took him as he was coming from this churchyard side.
Hold him in safety till the prince come hither.
What misadventure is so early of the close on person from our morning rest?
Butcher defeated is so street abroad.
Oh, the people in the streets cry Romeo, son of Juliet, and all run with open outcry toward our monument.
What fear is this which startles in our ears?
Sovereign, here is Romeo dead, and Juliet dead before, warm and new killed.
Search. See, then know how this foul murder comes.
Here is a friar and slaughtered Romeo's man with instruments upon them fit to open these dead men's tombs.
Oh, heavens. Oh, wife, look how our daughter bleeds.
Oh, me to say that this is a bell that warns me to a sepulchre.
Oh, Montague, thou art early up to see thy son and so early down.
Sit down, please.
Oh, thou untaught. What manners is it?
I got you. I got you.
Baby, but you gotta be quiet. You gotta be quiet. You make Wilma sad. That's kind of much.
Ah, my mommy.
To death. Meantime, forbearance, let this chance be slight to patience. Call forth the punishment.
That's my mommy. Don't see.
Okay. Time and place that make against me of this direful murder, and here I stand, both to impeach and purge myself condemned and myself excused.
And say at once what thou dost know in this.
Romeo, they're dead, was husband to that Juliet, and she, they're dead, that Romeo's faithful wife. I married them, and their stolen marriage day was Tybalt's doomsday, whose untimely death banished the new-made bridegroom from the city. For whom, and not for Tybalt, Juliet pined. You remove that seam grief from her, betrothed, and would have married her perforce to County Paris. Then comes she to me, and with wild looks, bidding devise some mean to rid her from this second marriage, or in my cell. There would she kill herself. And when I gave her, so tutored by my art, sleeping, which so took effect as I intended, before it wrought on her the form of death. In the meantime, I writ to Romeo that he should hither come as this dire night, being the time the potion's force should cease. But he which bore my letter, Friar John, was stayed by accident, and yesternight returned my letter back. When all alone at the prefixed hour of her waking, came I to take her from this vault, meaning to keep her closely at my cell till I conveniently could send to Romeo. But when I came, there lay true Romeo dead. She wakes, and I entreated her to comfort, and bear this work of heaven with patience. Then he frightened me from the tomb, and she, desperate, would not go with me, but as it seemed, all this I know, and to the marriage her nurse is privy. And if aught in this miscarry by my fault, let my old life be sacrificed some hour before his time unto the rigor of severest law.
Still have known me for a holy man. Where is Romeo's man? What can he say to this?
I brought my master news of Juliet's death, and then in post he came from Mantua to this same place, to this same monument.
Let's sit on a point.
And threatened me with death going into the vault of the pilot
I got a point.
The tidings up and down. And here he writes, and he did buy a poison of a poor apothecary, and through this fault came to die and lie with Juliet. Where keep these enemies? Rapid! Montague, see! What a scourge is laid upon your hate, that heaven finds means to kill your joys with love. And I, for winking at your discords, too have lost a brace of kinsmen. All are punished.
I don't want to sit down. Okay. It's almost over. You're doing pretty good.
That's far.
Yeah, that is fun.
The shore is here. You don't have a shore here. Bring the shore over.
You're making me sad. Please be quiet.
Yeah. Bring the shore over here.
Go over into the other store to read it.
No, listen to me.
Listen to me. Trust me. You want to listen to Mama. Please almost over.
As which, of Romeo's life,
As a monster. I'm wearing a monster. I'm wearing a monster. Wearing a monster. And
sorrow will not show his head. Go ahead. As more talk of these sad things. We shall be parted and never was there a story of more woe than this of Juliet.
Stop it.
And her
Get over here.
we hope that's it.
we're gonna be coming to a play for a while. Did you like it? At all? Did you like it at all? Yeah, you did. What was your favorite part?
Swimming.
Do you want to come back to a play like this again? If we do, we gotta sit way in the back. You were so bad.
It's so much fun.
Was this so much fun? You understand that you didn't listen? Come here. Come here. You understand that you didn't listen to Mama? You didn't sit down. You didn't be quiet. You didn't watch the show. You walked around the entire time pretty much. Second half. You didn't realize if we go to a play you can't pause, you can't fast forward, and you can't rewind. You have to sit down and watch it. They did a really good job. They were working really hard. They expected you to sit down and listen to them, okay? In a play, that's what you have to do. You have to sit down and listen to clap. At the end, okay?
Yeah, it's good stuff, yeah.
You didn't exactly listen this time.
The girls like it, right?
Alright, so we're gonna go home.
Well, they actually, they did very well behaved and looked like they were getting into it. That's good.
That's the end.
That's the end, yeah. That's the end. I gave you some salad and some water. If you want some crackers, let me know. I'll get you some crackers. But, actually, I turned the air off. Alright. We are going to be going home. We went to the play tonight, Romeo and Juliet. Last year I took Karina to a play, right? She sat through it, she nursed, she whatever. Like, this year, tried to do the same thing, front and center, like we did last year. This year she's a little bit bigger, she's a little bit more independent. She wants to run around in circles and say, I'm the baby, or I'm the mama, and like, hi James, and go to sleep, James. My goodness. Talked to the actors afterwards. They're like, she was our favorite part. And I'm like, okay. I think they're just trying to make me feel better about it. But like, oh my goodness, I think it might be a while before I take it to the next play. But then again, like, how is she going to learn to sit down and be still during a play? Like, that's like the only place where you have to really sit down and be still is like a play. Like, James does that with like TV and video games and all that stuff. But like, you know, it's rewindable, it's pausable, it's going to be there in 20 years. But like, the play is like here and gone. It's for whatever time it's there for, and then it's gone. So I'm gonna turn this down, I think, to 1. And yeah, so she did so. You know, she's trying to make her like sit down, and she wouldn't listen to me. It's like, this child is gonna be put in timeout when she gets home for not freaking listening to me. You know. I was trying to hold her and she was crying. She didn't want to be held. Tried to feed her. My goodness. My poor child. Yeah, I don't think this was a very fun adventure. Karina, did you have any fun at Romeo and Juliet? No. I didn't think that you did, sweetheart. Do you want to go to another play like Romeo and Juliet? No? Okay. It could be a long while before we do something like this again. I thought that this was going to be fun. Mama loves plays, so I thought that you'd love the play too. You liked Aspen's Fables. I think that we're going to keep it down to like the little kid ones. You won't? Well, we're going to go see Pinocchio, and there is another one called something at the library, one of the libraries. You want to go to Lolly and Yo-Yo's? Will you wear earmuffs when we go there? What? No. Well, the only way you get to go to things, honey, is if you listen to Mama just a little bit. Wear some earmuffs at Lolly and Yo-Yo's, maybe. So that this way you protect your hearing. I don't want you to go deaf when you're 5, you know, taking you to all these concerts and you not wearing either earplugs or earmuffs. You know? We go to a lot of things. You gotta protect your hearing. Do you wanna? I think that we're gonna go to that play tomorrow, but it's a kids' play, so it shouldn't be this intense. It was a 2.5-hour play today. That's why it was so intense, you know. But and with a 15-minute intermission, and you know, it's really kind of like adult themed. I thought she'd have fun at it, but. goodness. I don't know. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't like she was too bad, but she was pretty wild for me. Like, that's pretty wild for her. So, like, normally she does listen to me. She's trying to get this streak of independence, and she realized that we were in a public place and that she could get away with more, and that I couldn't just be like, sit down and take your 2 minutes. Honestly, maybe I should have given her a timeout right on, like, intermission. But then again, like, I can't really punish her for, like, wanting to, like, walk around, like, and make noise. Like, really, I kind of can, but kind of can't. Like, she wasn't hurting anyone, but she was interrupting the play, You don't know, it's hard. I should have probably given her a timeout, though, but, like, you're gonna sit down, you're gonna take your timeout, but she was gonna cry during her timeout, which is why I didn't do it. And she knew that, too. I think that she knew that I wasn't gonna give her, because normally I give her a warning, and as soon as the warning's up, she gets a 2-minute timeout, and she didn't get a warning or a 2-minute timeout, so she kind of, like, took advantage. She took real major advantage today. So next time, because this was like a public play in the park, if it was like in a room that we could exit and enter, she would have gotten a timeout. She would have gotten a timeout that you sit still, that you listen, and then that's it. It's over. You know. Honestly, when we go to class and she doesn't sit down during class, I should probably be giving her a timeout so this way she learns to sit during class. Because, like, certain things you do have to sit down and listen to. Like, if it's, you know, a class, you're supposed to sit down and listen to the class. If you're doing school, you're supposed to sit down and listen to, you know, the school instructions for, like, that 20 minutes or whatever it is. You know, it's something, like, she really, like, when we were doing Miss Lisa did not put up that type of behavior. A baby cried in the room, baby got kicked out, there's always another class, another day. You know, the child wasn't listening, the child is removed from class, there's always another class, another day. So, like, really, like, that's really where we started, and I liked Miss Lisa for doing that, like, because, you know, the baby shouldn't be crying in the room and disrupting all the other kids. So, like, I like that she did that. She's really old school, I'm old school, so, like, you know, it meshed well. I guess I should have walked away and, yeah, put her in a timeout and been like, you have to sit down and listen or else we're leaving. I should have actually left. But I wanted to see the rest of the play, and they did a really good job, and back and forth. So, Karina got to play with murder tonight. Not murder, but, like, they only said that because of the play, but, like, my goodness. Karina, are you going to do that again when we go to the play? Because if you do, I'm warning you right now, if you don't sit down and listen to the play next time that we go, we're going to either leave if you don't want to be there anymore, or else you're going to go into a 2-minute timeout and take a 2-minute break to yourself, and then we'll re-enter the room. Honestly, I should have left the arena and taken you on a 2-minute timeout. We should have sat on the other side. This we'll do next time. I'll sit on the other side, so this way we can take a 2-minute timeout and come back every time that she doesn't listen. I might miss a lot of the play or whatever, but she needs to sit and listen to plays. Or class, either way. It doesn't have to be a play, but, like, just to know that certain things you have to sit and listen to. Like, you can't just run wild, you know. I don't know if that's gonna, like, kill her spirit or something. Like, I don't know. I don't want to kill her spirit and be like, oh, you can't, like, whatever. But, I mean, I also want her to be able to sit and listen to certain things. And she's going to have to be able to sit and do school for, like, 6 hours when she gets into school. So, I mean, I know that's not now. It's a couple of years, and kids usually settle down by then. Maybe she was just too young for this. Last year she did it, though, because she was littler. And I think next year might be better. We'll see where we're at next year with it. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do any more plays this year. I'm going to do the one at the library tomorrow, or else I'm just not going to do any more long plays like that. I think we're going to keep it to, like, 30-minute plays. I don't know how long Aspen's Fables was. I think it was, like, an hour and a half. So, like, I don't know. But it's geared towards the kids. The kids were allowed to participate. She sat through the entire thing, though. She was quiet. She watched it. She enjoyed it. But it's probably because it was a kid's one. She was close to it. So, I don't know. Anyway, this is my night. This is what we're doing. Kind of bummed about the play a little bit, but that's fine. And yeah, we are gonna go home and get 20 bags of dirt. Still, I haven't gone to the store at all yet. I haven't spent any money from the grocery fund because I don't really want to spend it until after Karina's doctor's appointment on the 24th. You know, like, I don't want those plants to die, but I also don't want to spend the money, so, like, I'm kind of, like, in a catch-22. And I also need to go over to my neighbor's house and grab all that wood. I think my daughter's actually sleeping. So I'm gonna just wait for the arrow. Like, I technically could go, but I'm not gonna go without the arrow. I have no issue with waiting for the arrows. I like waiting for the arrows sometimes, especially at like an intersection like this. Yeah, she is sleeping. Oh, my tired baby. I figured if I could nurse her, she'd fall asleep, but she didn't fall asleep. Hopefully she's warm enough. She doesn't have any shoes on. I'm gonna turn this off. I'm just gonna turn the AC off actually. James is playing a video game. It's 11:03. We are just getting in from Romeo and Juliet. And my baby fell asleep in the car. She did not nap today. She should have taken a nap while we were at Romeo and Juliet. I thought she was going to watch the beginning of the play and then fall asleep. No. My child. I love her so much. She drove me crazy today. I'm gonna get gray hair. I'm telling you. She did drive me crazy today, just a little bit. Not the whole, just at Romeo and Juliet. The whole day was pretty amazing, and then we hit Romeo and Juliet, and then it was like not so amazing anymore. So that's okay. I hope she's not mad at me. We'll talk about it tomorrow. I should have probably just brought her down to the park. But yeah, it's too dark at the park to play tonight, but my beautiful little baby girl. No more plays like that. Tomorrow's going to be a better day for the play tomorrow, I hope. And then if she's not good at that one, I guess we're not going to do plays for a little while. So tomorrow's like a sneak peek into a play. I don't know what play it is, I don't remember, but it's going to be fun. I should rephrase it. I hope it's going to be fun. So, like, but my baby got no story time tonight. She got no songs. She got no made-up stories. Like, nothing. She just got the play, which I yelled at her to sit still at the entire time, pretty much. And, yeah, that was her night. So I hope that she has an okay sleep. I feel kind of bad. Yeah, I do. But, yeah, apparently the cast was okay with her, like, talking throughout the thing. I'm gonna rewatch the video. Keep meowing at me. Oh, we saw a kitty. A couple of kitties. They were so thin, James. They're so thin. Oh my god. At the pet store. These poor thin little kitties. They're starving, but they have like bowls of food. They're so tiny. Look at that baby. Oh, look at the baby. Look at him. Oh, I'm not getting up. I'm laying down. I'm not getting up. I'm gonna turn this around so I can. I wanted to cuddle with you. I wanted to cuddle you. You look like a giant. Look at you. Come here. Give me some love. You're gonna want me to give you food because you think I'm your slave. You're like, slave, give me food. Are you the master and I'm the slave? You're gonna cry until I give you food. There you go. Come here. I love you.
It's a little bit better.
What did you eat tonight?
I had some beans and chips, and I had some hot dogs.
Okay.
That's about it.
make yourself enough food. Oh. Are you hungry? Are you still hungry?
Yes.
Oh, I don't have anything to feed you. You have to feed yourself.
No, that's not how this works.
Come here. I'm too tired. I have to go to bed. Aaron and Emma and Karina and I are going out all day tomorrow. We're going to actually another play. We'll see how it goes. It's a children's play though, and it's only a sneak peek into the play. I don't think it's gonna be. I think it's a half an hour, and we're going. I think to a science demonstration, and we're going to the trampoline place for the kids, like the girls to just go jump out their energy. We're gonna go out to eat. We're gonna go to the bounce house later on that night. I don't know how long Aaron and Emma are gonna last with us, but I really hope it's for the day. And I hope I'm not dropping them off until after the bounce house at 9. So I'm hoping to pick her up at 9 a.m. So like 12 hours. Not that long.
Well, I heard that you want to take Emma
Uh-huh. What? You realize Emma's the little girl, right? She's 3. Aaron's the adult.
That's fine. We'll forgive them for being